Someday you're gonna be crying. Yeah, you've been laughing pretty, baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Further on up the road, you find out I wasn't lying. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, darling, just you wait and see. Pretty baby, someday you're gonna be crying. Yeah, you've been laughing, pretty baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Further on up the road, you find out I wasn't lying. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, darling, just you wait and see.
What are you doing with your right hand
What
there?
are you doing there?
What do you want me to do here?
No, you're fine now.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Jeff, making last minute changes. All right. Well, everybody, welcome Beth back. Beth is back.
Hello.
We finally got rid of Rob. Nah, I do appreciate Rob so. All right. Well, today's show we have. I don't know much about him. You're gonna probably have to talk more about it. We have a special guest. His name is Bourbon Barry.
Yep, Bourbon Barry. Can everybody hear me? Got a new microphone, trying to fix some shit.
The one that doesn't mute.
Yeah.
Usually me.
The fact that he was muted the whole entire time was hilarious.
I know, that was great. But yeah, if anybody can't hear me, just let me know. All right. Let's see. Bourbon Barry. He is on TikTok. He does a lot of different bottle reviews. He's on Facebook, Instagram, kind of like it's Bourbon Baby. Yeah, but I think he's predominantly TikTok.
Okay.
That's where I've seen him most of the time.
And if it's anything like our two last TikTokers, they've been surprisingly good. We had Bourbon. Well, I mean, not like.
I thought they'd suck, but to my surprise.
You're right. There's no way of walking that one back. Bourbon Baby was great.
Yeah.
And her palate, I don't think she gives herself enough credit, but her palate was absolutely amazing last week. She guessed the Russell 15 like on spec.
Nice.
She was like, "Oh, this is a turkey product," and I was like, "Holy hell!" So she did an excellent job. And then the Woodford Bourbon guy, his stories turned out to be quite amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna have him back on as well.
Yeah.
Because he's got Uber history.
Okay. And tell people what we're cracking open tonight, because I can't wait to hear this. I wasn't able to go, but you go ahead and.
All right. Rob and I had the privilege of going down to Limestone Farms last Friday. We met with Darren Dillo. He is the owner, master distiller, one of 5. Flip that up there. And we'll probably have to adjust that as we go. But he's one of 5 investors for the distillery. We also met with his son, and I'm not going to give all this away, but his son is a master blender. 27 years old, something like that. I can't. I have to go back and look at the video and be sure. But yeah, it should.
How?
The trigger. Ooh, mama. But anyway, we sampled 5 of their offerings. They've got Bloodlines, which they got 2 different versions of that. Then they go into this.
Oh, he takes it away, so I put the camera down. That's great.
This is the.
How you say? You need your readers?
He's got
Morgan. Did I say Morgan? Morgan family.
Yes.
Yeah, Morgan family. That's his wife's maiden name.
All of us sitting there.
I was like, whoa.
Welcome to the Old Bug Show.
No shit. But they had 3 different expressions for this, and in my opinion, this is a very, very, very good contender for the Bourbon of the Year. We're also been given a challenge. There was a podcast on the day before we got there. They didn't do any interviews. They just mentioned this bottle. They talked about this bottle, and they sold 10. So challenge out to you guys. If you're interested, Limestone Farms website, you could purchase this bottle. I did not say It's a pricey one. It's
You know what? When someone
$189
says it's pricey one, that means
$189 a bottle. I think it
Wow.
was 190 something like that. Yeah, it's pricey, but I'm telling you.
Are we gonna try it tonight?
Yes, we are.
Ah.
We're going to try it tonight.
Can we give away a sample tonight?
We could give away a sample tonight. Yes.
All right.
Am I eligible?
You are not eligible. I'm sorry.
Well, you're going to try it tonight. So what? Why would you
It's
want
a
to
joke.
No.
Because maybe I want 2 drinks.
But yeah, that's what Rob and I had the privilege of doing. We went down there and met with Darren. Great guy, great facility. They're under construction right now. And again, I'm not going to give a lot of it away because we're going to release the video. I don't know, Charlie, when we're going to release the video.
Well, we're going to maybe switch formats too, by the way, but we're going to save that for next Monday.
Yep.
So you guys, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we have announcements to make, but we'll wait till next Monday.
Yep. But I mean, as far as this past weekend,
Suspense.
that's all I got from this weekend. Like I said, I don't want to give too much away.
Get it out of the camera.
I don't.
All right. So
But we got Rob sitting at the house tonight checking on scores for us because none of us had the time to do that. But I'm confident the Steelers defense won last week. But Rob, you want to take a picture of that and send that to
Yeah,
Rob, please?
all right. So while
Um,
you're doing that, let's say hi to a few people.
Hi, few people.
Shauna, if you guys don't know her by now, then I'm not sure what you're doing, but Cat529, cheers. Bortner, cheers, everyone. We got live from the patio.
Hey, guys.
Again.
Hi. I miss you guys. I miss all of you guys.
Darla says hi.
And then we got Mr. Bukowski. And then Jared. Hey, Jared, welcome back, buddy. Hope things are going well on your end. And then I owe you some samples, by the way. We got to
Is this the
we got-
Jared I know?
yes, it is.
Hi, Jared I know.
Not from Subway.
No. Ooh, I don't know him. I
Charlie
don't know
knows.
what kind
Charlie
of you
knows
think I'm
Jared.
hanging with.
Charlie knows that, Jared.
And then, well, hold on. What was that all about?
Nothing. No,
Why would you say that?
I just
I was kind of.
That was,
said you knew who he was.
How would I know who he was?
Because Jared from Subway, you know who Jared from Subway
You
is.
did make a joke that was.
That's what I'm.
Oh, all right. I forgot. All right, I forgot. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So, all right. Anyway, so
we had to cut that joke too.
yeah,
so.
we did.
We
Yeah,
did,
you guys never
yes.
saw that joke. Maybe we'll play it tonight.
Why
No,
not?
Did it not go on Patreon?
I think it did.
I think maybe
Hmm.
we'll play it tonight. But it was one of the best jokes ever said
Yeah.
on air.
That he ever said, because I'm funnier than you.
Oh yes, you are. So yeah. So Cast529. So, why are you guys welcoming Beth back? Jeez Louise.
Why is that such a bad thing? They missed me.
It's not just about you.
Well, tonight it is.
It
apparently.
is. You know, we no. In all fairness, we are glad to have her back.
Hi, Tony.
Who's Tony?
My friend Tony. He's actually down. He's staying at my house in Asheville right now. Because he is an insurance adjuster, and so he is down there helping
Your
the folks.
insurance adjuster is watching Bourbon and Ballz right now.
Yeah.
You don't have anything better to do?
Well, he was adjusting all day.
Oh.
Give him a break.
No, I mean, why would you you spend a long, hard day's work and
Why not spend it with me and two
Oh,
of my
that
closest
is true.
friends?
Okay.
Well, speaking of
Troy, hello, buddy.
that, did you want to talk anything about that tonight a little bit at all?
Oh, sure.
Well,
I mean, that would kind of explain a little bit why.
Oh, so
That's-
for those of you who do not know, I do own a house down in Asheville, North Carolina. And fortunately, I was there when Helene hit. Myself and 3 of my sisters. The fortunate part is we're okay. My house was okay. My neighbors surrounding my house were not necessarily okay. I live about 1.5 miles, if that, from Biltmore Village, which you all know got flooded. If you've been watching the news, about 2 miles from the River Arts District, which is decimated. So 40 minutes from Lake Lure and Chimney Rock. So my sisters and I weren't able to get out until Sunday morning that week. But fortunately, we were able to. And so now we have water and power back, fortunately. And my friend Tony's down there doing his work, taking care of folks down there. So if you have it in your heart to give to Asheville. ExploreAsheville.com has a portal where you can go and shop local from their local artists and stuff, so you can help support the area. So
Yes.
yeah, there you go.
Well said. Well said.
Thanks.
So yeah, so Troy's on. Which by the way, we have to do our
Yes.
and it's due like in a couple of weeks.
Blend Sanity, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Blend Sanity.
Yeah.
Are you going to do what we talked about like a while ago? Here, I'm going to be.
give him a piece tag.
No, I'm gonna cover so nobody knows. I'm like a coach here.
What?
Um,
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Well.
But no, Jeff has his own and I have mine.
Yeah.
At least I can
What were
play
you
this
gonna
time. So
Good
Rob
on,
working from
Oh,
Rob, so supervisor, he's doing work from home and a little old fashioned. Hey, we haven't seen you in a while, so congrats for coming back on. I don't know why I say congrats.
You made it back.
So all right, so what?
I just there was oh, that's Tony. Okay.
Oh, that's my guy.
Okay. All right.
You have nothing better to do.
I know, I just messing with you, buddy. We appreciate what you do. And then TikTok, need to have them by 11. Yes. I thought you were saying you're on TikTok. Yes, we are. I got to start that up. I'll send it to you hopefully this week, just like I send my samples on time.
Yeah, I got to get it together too.
I'm so bad at sending samples.
Yes.
Like, we need to
Yeah, I know.
revamp all that. Maybe we'll have Rob in charge of that. You know what it is? We should pour the samples before the show starts. and
Well,
box them
it's
up,
like
because
Troy
that.
does. Yeah, Troy has the box ready.
I know, he's
And
always,
whoever wins, he's
prepared.
writing on the box as to what they're going to get.
What a
and-
concept.
he's always prepared.
Yeah.
Here I am dragging ass.
because he probably has it planned as to what he's going to give, and we just sit there and go,
yeah.
"Oh, let's give that."
You're right. He just flips on the we just flip on the lights.
Basically.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do the maybe we'll do that at some point.
So showing once again how organic this show is. It's on the fly. We don't
Yes.
Yeah.
So all right. Here in a few minutes we're going to have on Barry. And those on Mike Philbin, Dave B62. Thanks for joining there on TikTok. There's a lot of people. Okay, I can't go through all these, but I appreciate you guys.
TikTokers.
Hi TikTokers. How's that? We'll leave it at that. I appreciate you guys joining. So what we do here every Monday at 7:00, at least for now, until we make an announcement. Hint, hint. We will be doing this, and we talk about what's going on in the latest thing with bourbon, and we'll do some sports, some fantasy football, and do some giveaways.
Yep.
The one thing I was not prepared again tonight, and one is, I don't know. I guess that's the common theme. We're going to do old trivia. That's what we're going to call it. So for those who have watched our stuff before,
I mean, I could email you something right now.
but you got uploaded in what's my yours? That's too much.
It's too much.
So all right. So we are going to try this Limestone Farms, though. We are going to try it and score it. Is that what we're going to do?
Yes, we are.
All right. So, Mr. Mom, hello. How you doing, buddy? Yes, Troy is on. Just OCD, but man, I know, but
Not OCD. ADD.
no, not me, him.
Oh.
He's saying he said OCD.
Oh, I thought Charlie was saying he was OCD. I'm like, no.
I know. I need to start packaging shit up before the show starts. I'm gonna try maybe a page out of his book. So I appreciate that.
Oh my God.
And Cask, they do it smartly too. So they'll get stuff from like Amazon, right? And then they just punch in the fucking address. They don't have to worry about shipping anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty genius.
Yeah.
I know. And I'm lagging.
Yeah.
We are lagging. So all right, we're gonna try this Limestone Farm. What's the 113? Where are you going?
I get paper towel.
What'd you do?
I spilled.
That's about $20 on the table.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Got a straw.
Dude, that's a whole different.
Yes, I love how Catch 529 does that too. You almost get like almost next day. So, all right, very
Must be
good.
nice.
Let's try this. We have Bourbon Berry in the green room. We'll get him on in a second. We're gonna.
Sound like bourbon berry, like there's berries.
Oh, we have fruits and berries.
Oh,
Man, we only met the guy.
no, I wasn't joking about him. Just his name.
I know. Frankenberries.
Nope.
Let's see here.
Oh man, it's not nice nose.
It does.
Okay. I'll make sure I didn't screw up a glass over here.
It's like not sweet caramel, but it is a
It's
caramel.
almost like a Werther's, but less butterscotch, more caramel.
Thank
you. I'm here for you.
I do miss you.
I miss you.
We haven't talked in a while,
We haven't.
and that's the problem too. So my dumbass gets moved. I moved different offices away from Beth, and I don't see Beth as often. And
Well, we used to just yell between the walls.
yeah, and now we don't.
And I can't hear his conversations anymore,
No,
so I
you
can't
can't.
make fun of him.
So now it's like I'll see her in the hallways now, and it gets kind of lonely. It is.
Let me
It's
just
different.
stop. I can just stop in.
You can stop by. I do have a little coffee bar.
And now you have a water refrigerator. I thought I was going to have room in your fridge to put
You like the
a
fridge?
soda or something.
Oh no, I filled up the fridge, man.
Hey, Gandy's here.
Yeah.
All right. So
Mr.
Andy's
Lopez.
on. No one wants to hear this shit.
No.
All right, we're gonna try this
Super
real
hot.
quick, and we'll have bourbon berry on.
Oh, that's delicious.
All right, Jeff. You might be right.
That is really good.
So, does this qualify for bourbon? of the
Yes, it
year?
does.
Why
Most
wouldn't
certainly
I
does.
guess anything we obtain.
That's right. Now,
Man, it's got some unique
Ooh.
fruit at the end.
uh-huh.
Wow, what is that?
I
Take some berries.
to
That's like a stone fruit.
the mash bill on this is 75, 10, 10, 5. 75% corn,
I'm old.
10% honey malted wheat,
Maybe that's what I'm getting.
10% honey malted barley,
The very back end.
and a 5% master distiller select grain. And Darren would not divulge what that grain is.
Yes, proprietary grain.
But it is very delicious.
I would give this in the high 80s.
Absolutely. I'd go without
I got
actually-
88.
Yep.
I'm,
gonna say 87,
I'm about 92.
88.5.
I'm 90.
Wasn't that the miles per hour for the Back to the Future? 88 miles per hour.
I don't-
Yeah. I think so.
You trivia people out there, let me know if I'm right.
I say 92. That's how
Okay.
good I think this is. I think this is a
I'll do a little
Definite
bourbon of the year.
bourbon of the
All right,
year.
but all right, not to cut this off, we do have a guest here, everybody. So please say hello to one Mr. Bourbon Berry.
Or
Oh my goodness, got the
No,
Mets
no,
on.
take
Oh
that
my god.
Tom Seaver, baby.
Oh my god. You guys are down 1-0.
Yeah, I'm actually watching Gamecast. We're up 7-3 in the ninth inning, so hopefully we can tie it up.
oh
All
wow.
right.
Splitting in LA would be a good thing.
So,
So listen, I
mean-
think maybe I got to go get some bourbon berries before I come back.
I'm sorry.
So, I mean, real quick before we get into the bourbon, the Mets weren't really expected to really do all this stuff, right? I mean,
No,
yeah,
no,
you guys
it was supposed to be
lost the closer at the beginning of the year, right?
supposed to be a transition year. They kind of like purged Scherzer and Verlander, and they were awful at the beginning of the year. Started 0-5, unwatchable, and then magically they started to play well. Lindor has carried the team all year, so here we are, the Miracle
Yeah,
Mets.
Wow.
I'm not a Mets fan, but it's always fun to watch a team that you don't expect to do anything to come back, and especially when they start out so rough.
That's the epitome of a Mets fan, the long-suffering Mets fan.
I'm
That,
a
you know,
Cubs fan, man, so I get it.
it's weird, kindred spirits.
Yes.
So, are you from? Obviously, are you based in New York now?
I am. I was actually born in the Bronx, but my grandfather, I guess he must have been, I don't know if he was either a Dodgers or a Giants fan, but they, left New York And when the Mets came in, even though he was in the Bronx, I think he just adopted them because they were, he always liked the underdog. So I grew up with my grandfather, watching the Mets, and But yeah, so I'm based in New York. I'm actually now in Westchester, which is about an hour north of New York City. Yeah.
Well, I actually went to a game last year at Shea Stadium. I was in New York, and we caught a game there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care for the airplanes, but otherwise it was a pretty good game.
It's like if you're looking at real estate and it's like near like a railroad, and the realtor goes, "Oh, you don't hear the train after a while." It's like the same thing. Like,
well, good luck to the Mets. But honestly, probably I would imagine the baseball media would like to see Yankees and Dodgers. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think that would be
good luck to you, anyways.
I'm all about Cleveland and the Mets.
Holy hell, that would be the worst. That'd be their worst nightmare as far as when it comes to the ratings. At least they'll get a New York team in, possibly.
Yeah.
At least one.
That would be wild.
So, but anyhow, all right. So Jeff, you probably know through messaging back and forth. I'll let you two kind of figure this out as far as how this all works.
Well, I mean, basically, I reached out to Barry. I see him on, I see you all over TikTok, your bottle reviews. And I saw, I love the hats, the fedoras and all that you wear. And yeah, I'm a hat guy myself, even though I've got my UC hat on tonight, but I got about 30 fedoras myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I just, I liked your content and thought it would fit good on here. Just, that's kind of what we're doing with, like Charlie said once before that, the YouTubers don't typically go away from what they're used to seeing. So there's not a lot of YouTubers go and see, TikTok videos. And we had his Bourbon Baby on last week. A couple weeks ago, we had the Woodford Bourbon guy. Got you on tonight. So we're just kind of letting our viewers see TikTok side of things.
Sure.
And what that media outlet has to offer. So that's how all this came about. For yourself, why don't you just tell the viewers, how you started, how you came about to be. I know you sent me an email and it had Dr. Barry, so that kind of intrigued me a little bit. I'd like to hear a little bit about that. Are you really a doctor? But tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel.
So yes, so I'm an orthodontist. I'm a dentist.
Okay. I
try as hard as I can to not drink and twist braces at the same time. So it's I have had this question before, and like I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and I had my memory fails me, but it's hard for me to pinpoint the one moment where I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this. But so it was a gradual thing. So going back, maybe, I don't know, you get out of dental school and it was a long time. So I didn't get out of school. I didn't graduate orthodontic school until I was 30. And, you got some catching up to do. And my friends and I guess we thought maybe we were sophisticated. So we started, drinking scotch and smoking cigars and things like that. But it was never, but the whole bourbon thing was really, my dad actually always drank Jack Daniels on the rocks. And, probably like as a teenager, tasted it and thought it was like the worst thing I had ever tasted. But I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And at some point, a buddy of mine, my buddy Michael, brought me a bottle. I don't even know what it was. I probably had like a bottle of like Macallan 12 sitting on my shelf for like 10 years. And he brought over a bourbon. He was a bourbon guy. And I just kind of I got into it like right away. And he I thought, wow, because maybe especially compared to scotch, and I like scotch too, but like the sweetness of the bourbon surprised me because I guess the memory of what I thought was like gasoline sipping my dad's Jack Daniels. And probably, I think he had my grandfather actually owned a liquor store. And I think my dad, growing up, had a liquor cabinet with the typical things like Seagram 7. I'm trying to think of the real nasty stuff from the 70s. Canadian.
Black Velvet.
Yeah, and I probably got drunk on several of those, and that was it for a while. But anyway, let's fast forward. So, Buddy started bringing me over some bottles to try, and we started to enjoy sipping on them. And I don't know if it was him, or like the fateful moment when someone said, "Hey, you really should go on TikTok because there's like this whole bourbon thing," and it's so the whole TikTok thing is like it's habit forming. And so I started to watch these videos and started to get more interested. It started to go out, buy bottles, started to try learning more about it. And I haven't the foggiest idea what it was that actually made me decide to post my first TikTok. Didn't even really know how to do it. But I saw people on there and I thought, hey, I do some public speaking, and I'm kind of thought maybe I thought I could take a different angle. I thought that I could take more of like an educational angle because I do the science stuff. And anyway, so I just started doing it, and people seem to like the content. And you go down that rabbit hole, and now I've got all these bottles and all these TikTok videos. So it's just sort of like you fall into it. I mean, I imagine your story has got to be pretty similar. It's not like you just all of a sudden get like a rig and set up and start doing YouTube, right?
No, we did. We were doing this for a while. Actually, I had the shittiest ass job, at least in my mind, and that got me to drinking. And before you know it, you're like, oh, this shit's pretty good, and you start drinking the bourbon and all that kind of stuff. And then I realized it was a shitty job when I left that job and went to something else. And my wife tells me, "She's like, hey, you're not grabbing a pour almost every evening. Now you're just doing it casually." I'm like, oh, you must be right. But then I started enjoying for what it was worth. For what it was, right? And then we have tastings and all that kind of stuff quarterly, and we'll have 12 to 16 friends over, and we'll do like a quarterly tasting and things like that. So that became a thing. And then the original co-founder Bob and I decided to start a podcast, and it's kind of evolved. And then Beth came along, and then Bob had other items or other obligations to do, and now we have Jeff, and then every now and then we'll have some guy named Rob on here to fill in when we need it. So
some guy.
Yeah.
Did you have any like podcast experience before? Because again, it's like an art form. No, just
on
the job training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baptism by fire.
And we've learned tonight that we probably need to start preparing. We've only been on for a year, and we're just now realizing this. It's good to prepare for these shows, and I think maybe we'll start doing that. And here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be changing our format. But regardless, though, it's been fun, and honestly, for no other reason, I'm just tickled to death at the fact that this has gotten us into places that we have not gotten into otherwise. We got to know some master distillers. Personally, we're texting each other, we're calling each other on the phones, and to me, I'm tickled to death on that. We just realized there was one master distiller lives 20 minutes from us, and he's going to come down on the show, and he's excited, and we're close to Kentucky, so we're kind of in the epicenter, right, of bourbon anyway. So that does help.
Yep. And for me, I mean, I was the Jack Daniels, shot of Jack with a beer, that guy, and I was just drinking it to get somewhere with it.
Yeah.
But around the pandemic is when I really kind of settled down and started to sip and try to get to understand it a little bit more, and then basically it's history from there. So, but Beth has a little different story.
Yeah. I own a brewery, so beer was or is my my first love when it comes to that. And I didn't have the best experience with liquor as I aged. So I liked it, it didn't like me, kind of thing. So I stopped drinking it for a long time. I'd have a Bloody Mary here or there, maybe a margarita, but that was it. And then Charlie and I worked our day job together, and I started watching this, and so I started getting into bourbon with him about a year ago, and it's kind of been a fun ride since then, and I've really gotten into it and really enjoy it. So I think my palate's really expanded since then, and so I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, and part of the whole thing that I didn't even realize, I just thought I'd put up some videos and nobody would watch them. But I have made friends all over the country. Some people that I've actually had the opportunity to meet, other people that I only know virtually. But there's a really nice community of people, and it's so that part of it is the best part, like this kind of thing, just interacting, meeting new people,
Oh,
from all parts of the country, all kinds of different, occupations and interests and stuff. And it's great. You never have that opportunity, especially, you get to a point, my kids are out of the house. It's me and my wife, I'm still practicing, but it's hard to make new friends these days. So, but not on social media. It's not.
Yeah.
You can make a few enemies along the way too, I suppose, but mostly it's friends.
We know.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree with you there. This community on YouTube and TikTok, even on Instagram, I know a lot of people are kind of crossover with that too. That bourbon community is something special. A lot of good people out there.
Mm-hmm.
So what's been talking about your channel? What's been one of your popular videos that you feel that people have really got drawn to?
So I think that it's two things that they're not tastings. Like the tastings are fun and I'll get some engagement, but the science videos that I do, I have the Science Saturday segment, and then I'll do history segments, talking about all these. I mean, because it's all these colorful personalities. Who is Elijah Craig? Who are the people behind the bottles? And I think that one's. I mean, the tastings are great and I like doing them and people enjoy them, but there's a million people doing that. So I'm always trying to maybe look for something a little bit different, like a little bit more of a niche. That's something that people don't do. And for me also, the teacher is the one that learns the most. So I've got to research these topics, try to make them entertaining and also educational. So those seem to get good traction. Whether I call it Wistery, that's actually my friend Joel, who the Whiskey Rocks podcast. I don't know if you know Joel. He's a good guy. You should have him on. But he came up with the idea of Wistery. But those seem to get a lot of comments, and people seem to enjoy those. And the thing too, the difference between YouTube. I have a couple of YouTube videos up. I haven't really quite figured out that media yet. But TikTok typically, when you look at your engagement, most people have dropped out after 3 seconds. So if you don't hook them in. So long, and as much as TikTok is kind of encouraging more longer form content, you don't typically get that. So if I do a 3 or 4 minute history video and I'm seeing, let's say, a retention of maybe 50% or 40%, which is pretty darn good. That means, hopefully to me, that tells me that people are interested and they're willing to watch all the way through, which, it's not the typical kind of TikTok thing.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're able to do long form on TikTok. For them to even be engaged. So obviously it's about the first few seconds and the hook, as you call it, as far as getting them in. But I mean, I see one where here about your freezer cooked out the bourbon gods, gave me cocktail ice. 216,000 views on that one.
Yeah. And it just goes to show you, right? That's we had a hailstorm. I grabbed a quick video, no production value at all. And, it just goes.
It's amazing what people watch. It's amazing that people even watch anybody, quite frankly. Because, as far as the value, I mean, let's be honest, the value that I bring to this show or whatever is nothing more than anybody else's value. No, you know what I'm saying? No one person is more important than the other. It's just we decided to put a camera in front of it. Otherwise, we're all kind of the same kind of people.
Yep. Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. So, but it's funny because I'm sure you have the same thing. You probably do these segments that you think are going to be killer and you don't get the engage. You never know. It's hard to say, but certainly I think people like to see misery, the poor football player, what's his name yesterday, who broke his leg, that gets a lot of views. But,
right.
Or a hailstorm, or a tornado. That's what people like to see. But actually, and you never know too. And I think too, TikTok, in particular, I get actually now better engagement on Instagram. I think it's clear to me that what they want to do is when you first start producing videos, you tend to get really good engagement. And then they kind of gradually taper it down, and they really are pushing people, I think, to, let's say, boost their post and monetize it. And I'm not interested in doing that, but and especially when you have, let's say, alcohol-related content, which is clearly, when you look at their community guidelines, they do not promote that. So it's kind of a tough road. But Instagram tends to have, I have half the followers on Instagram, but I probably have twice the engagement. So but I don't know. It's throwing stuff against the wall, basically.
It's funny you say about the alcohol thing. I mentioned this the last few weeks. We have gotten destroyed and throttled by YouTube because we got an email. Was it 4 weeks now? 3
Yeah,
weeks
roughly.
now, saying that we're doing alcohol sales.
Yeah.
And it's throttled. They have throttled our exposure to basically nothing. To where our views, not that honestly, we still do it because we enjoy it. So whether it's one person or 100 people or 1,000 people watching our videos, I mean, to me, as long as we're enjoying it, I really don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
I care, but you know what I'm saying. So there's no way for me to dispute that. I email them and I get a response back. So to them, we're selling alcohol. Now we may give away free samples, and maybe that's what's ticking them off. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but nevertheless, that's and then TikTok will have their own little security measures.
Yeah, I was on a live one night with Steve Higdon at the Big Bourbon Club, and sitting on my porch, and I had a glass and I had a cigar, and I took a hit of the cigar and I put it down, and I get this pop up so that I'm violating community rules.
Smoke cigars on TikTok.
Yeah. They booted me off.
But they got no problem with boobs. Boobs, no problem. Cigar, terrible.
You say boobs?
Bring it on.
Boobs.
Boobs.
Yeah,
Okay,
boobs. Boobs. Yeah,
Yeah,
boobs are fine.
Yeah,
but
there's other areas that on TikTok that are fine too, which is like you can show that and that's fine, but you can't see somebody
I
smoking.
wonder what would happen to our subscriber list if we change our name to Bourbon and Boobs.
I've got to tell you.
I'm just saying, like if we were called Bourbon and Boobs, I'm telling you.
Look, in the history of advertising, there is one constant, and that's sex sells, right?
Yeah.
So you might as well ride the wave, my friend.
Maybe we'll change our name. Maybe that's the announcement we're bringing up in a couple of weeks. We're changing our name to Bourbon and Boobs.
There you go.
That'd be awesome.
So since you started all this, the sampling and all the history and all the science of everything, what was the favorite that you've had as far as the sample of the bourbon? What bourbon was your favorite? If I can get it out.
So I always put that into two categories. There's the sky's the limit category, and then there's the normal people category. So in the sky's the limit category, that GTS, the 2023 GTS, it's the only GTS I've had. It was, I mean, if I had to have one bottle on a desert island, it would be that, because I think it's just complex and interesting and rich and super nice. But again, I think most people are probably never going to lay their hands on a bottle of that. There's so many good bottles in the more affordable range. But before we go there, to let's say the expensive but not insanely expensive range, the Bardstown Discovery Series. I am a huge Bardstown fan.
Oh my God!
I don't get any commission from them. I always want to say I don't work for the company. I don't get paid by them. I don't have any commission, but I'm a big fan. I did a tour of the distillery back in the spring and was impressed by the combination of the old world techniques with the science and technology. I think they've got that down. But I mean, I don't think there's that many $150 bottles that are really worth that much. But the Disco 9, Disco 11 are just next level. So those are great too. I mean, if I had to have just one bottle, I think those would be good. And there's a lot, when you get sort of down into the $50, $60 range, there's so many good ones. One of the first ones that I actually really liked was Old Forester 1910. I think that's kind of overlooked these days. That James E. Pepper decanter. I think the James E. Pepper, for whatever reason, has a lot of Bardstown-like flavors in it. And I don't know if it's because it was the lower barrel entry proof or not, or any of the Four Roses. I mean, there's so many, but that GTS 2023, which I had a privilege of having poured a couple of different places, that one stands out.
Yeah, that pepper, the decanter bottle, we sampled that, and we didn't.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay, but then since then we've heard several people say, like you said, it's one of the better ones. So we might have to revisit that.
There's quite a few that we need to probably go back to. Have you tried the Disco 12? We probably don't have it out there where you're at yet.
No, we don't have it yet. Yeah.
I tell you what, we have your if not, email us your address. I'll send you out a sample. It is excellent.
Yeah, man.
Like
game on.
it might be the best disco that I've had since the single digits.
Interesting. Yeah, I've heard this is before my time, but I've heard like 6 was really good and 4 was really good. But
4 is the best.
4 is the best.
4 is the best. I have a couple of 4s. I'll send you a 4 too.
Oh, that's awfully kind of you.
I'll send you a 4 and let us know what you think about it. I didn't care for the 10 all that much. I thought that we passed on that. I'm buying it.
And we ran into them out at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival too.
Yeah.
And they were at Bourbon on the Banks, and they didn't have Disco 12, but they had 10 and 11. They're trying to get rid of 10.
I think they're trying to unload their 10 inventory.
Yeah, and when we went down to the bottle shop down there on Whiskey Road, they kind of acknowledged that to us.
Yeah.
Because we were asking, well, why isn't this at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival? And it's kind of like, well,
yeah, they knew 10 wasn't all that great.
Interesting.
So, but no, we'll send you 12 and 4. That to me, those are the best ones. That 12, 4, and 9 are the best ones.
9.
Yeah, 9's
9.
great.
9. Yeah, 9's got a lot of wheat in, and like I think my like Maker's Mark maybe was like one of the early bourbons that I liked, and yeah, obviously I'm a big Weller fan too. But I've always kind of been. I'm not necessarily as much of a rye guy. There are some high rye bourbons that I like, but typically I like wheaters or maybe bourbons that have like lower rye content. Like if you gave me 4 rows of single barrels, one had an E mash bill and one had a B mash bill, I tend to lean towards that E mash bill. So that Disco 9 was like right up my alley. But I'll tell you too, I think that the way, and I like Barrel craft spirits. I think Barrel does a really nice job too. But I think the blending that they do in Bardstown, and I don't know if maybe people. It's like blended Scotch. People like turn up their nose at it, but I mean the blending. I think they've done such a good job. I think it's the 9, if I'm not mistaken, that's got some 12-year Canadian corn whiskey. If I'm not mistaken, it's either the 8 or the 9. And you're like, oh yeah, like because it's like 10%, something like that. And when you taste it, you're like, they just put it in there just for that sweetness to balance out some of the other things. But I think. Their blending is I don't think anybody does it better.
No, I think they're one of the best blenders out there. I tell you what, also we when they bought out Green River, they have made them a nice contender in the whiskey world, because before then Green River was horrible. Yeah. And when they bought them out, they brought over a new master distiller, Aaron Harris, and we met him, and he even admitted that he didn't do this on camera. He admitted off camera that the biggest difference they made from when they bought the Green River Distillery is Green River wasn't. They weren't cleaning their lines out, and they were only cleaning their lines out like once a month, and they were cleaning out daily now, and that's made all the difference. So, have you had the Green River Foolproof?
So I did. I had the standard issue, which it wasn't my favorite. There was like this bitterness on the aftertaste that I just couldn't get past. Okay. But a buddy of mine, I don't know if my buddy Matt, he goes by Black Hat Bourbon on TikTok. He did a store pick and he sent me a sample of that, and it was completely different. So who knows? Maybe it was just a bad bottle. But I thought the Foolproof in the store pick did not have any of that bitterness on it.
Sure. So, all right. Well, tell everybody at home again where they can find you as far as platform wise. What are you all on, and what do you post, and when do you post?
So I post almost daily on both TikTok and Instagram. Threads, if anybody even knows what Threads is. But
oh my God, did that even take off?
No. I mean, a little bit,
like a hot second.
Yeah, no, I think X still has the crowd there, but you never know. Okay. I mean, I think it's good to have a presence. But mostly TikTok and Instagram. On TikTok, it's Bourbon Barry. On Instagram, someone has that name, so I have the real Bourbon Barry. But I post almost daily. Like the science stuff typically will come out on a Saturday. Try to do a live, like not tonight because I'm with you guys, but typically Monday nights or live nights. So I'll do that next week. And the lives are fun too. Just, like a virtual happy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And then have you ever heard of Clapper, by the way?
I'm on Clapper. Oh, that's another one that's even more smutty than some of the others. But I'm just saying, I'm just there for the articles, but
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, so we should go Bourbon and Boots on Clapper.
100%. Yeah, I got to tell you something. So if you follow me, if you go onto Clapper, most of the stuff is quite frankly, I just repost the stuff that I did on TikTok. But like I just put up a couple of. All right, so there are royalty-free websites where you can get royalty-free images. Like there's a site called Pexels, Pexels. So you can pull an image and you can put it up and post it anywhere you want. There's no copyright infringement. So I searched for bikinis and found a couple of pictures of hot girls and posted them on Clapper, and it gets like 10 times the engagement, 10 times the engagement as the whiskey stuff. So listen, what would you rather look at? You would look at an old guy drinking whiskey, or would you rather look at a pretty girl in a bikini? I mean, come on. I mean, I got let's be real here.
That girl with a bikini drink bourbon.
Well, and I'll tell you that there are some. It's not just a male dominated thing anymore. There are some women on the social media that are doing that, and I think that they're very successful because I think that, and I don't mean this at all to objectify them at all, but I think
I get it.
You're not going to offend me.
their content is very good, but I think guys like to see women talking about whiskey. I mean,
Yes.
and I think that they're onto something that helps their engagement. Obviously, gets them. Maybe helps. I don't monetize this at all, but it helps them monetize it. So I don't see anything wrong with it. More power to them.
Right. Yeah. I like Coffee Black Bourbon Neat. I don't know what her name is, but I mean, she's got a lot of good content out there too.
I like Austin Tronzo, who makes a lot of good bourbon. She's been off for a while, but yeah.
Well, I got one of our viewers just said, I know you can't see these things, but Gandy Rhodes is subscribed to your Instagram at Bourbonberry. Make sure it's the real. It's the real Bourbonberry, right?
Instagram is the real Bourbonberry. Yeah, it's kind of a long one.
Subscribe to somebody else.
So unsubscribe there, and
I actually messaged that guy and I said, "Hey, I'll buy your name."
Yeah, there you go.
He told me to go F off. So
I'm sure you've heard a million times that you look like Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
But you also sound like Paul Reiser, so I'm having a very difficult time.
So I've heard both. I mean, I guess I can't get past the Jewish guy from New York thing. So
there you
I
go.
could probably do what's up with the bourbon? I could probably do the Jerry Seinfeld thing too. But they know how to take the reservation. They just don't know how to hold the reservation. I do get the Stanley Tucci. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah,
thank you.
And we hope the Mets win. I think I'm not sure where the crowd divides at, but at least a game 7. How's that? I would like to see a game 7. Yeah, well, we actually won, so we're tied up 1-1. A split in LA. Again, we're back to Citi Field. Let's go Mets.
There you go.
Very good. All right, thanks for Barry.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me on. It's an honor.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, I should have asked him about. Hold on. Hey, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, real quick. That's awesome.
So drinking some New York hooch, by the way.
Oh,
right out of Brooklyn, New York.
I was going to ask you, Kings County.
Mm-hmm.
What is it near you, or where is that at exactly?
So Kings County is also in Brooklyn. The distillery is in Brooklyn, so about like an hour from me. I'm embarrassed to say that I still haven't done the Widow Jane and Kings County thing. But David's Rickhouse, David's another good guy you should follow. But David, he's a big Kings County fan, and they according to David, they've got some good stuff. They got some badass cask strength stuff that's 150 proof, and So it would be for me. It would be a subway. It would be a commuter train and a subway to get to Kings County.
Okay, all right. And then Whiskey Uncensored asked what part of New York. He is from Westchester, New York, at this time.
Yeah, about an hour north of New York City.
Yeah. So no, I meant to ask about the Kings County bit, and I didn't know Widow Jane was from New York. So that's the first one.
Yeah, they get their limestone water from the Widow Jane mines, which is in upstate New York. I think they source most of their whiskey, but they've got some good stuff. In particular, this one's a kind of an easy sipper, this Baby Jane. But when you get up into the 13 and the 15 year, it's worthwhile. And same thing with Kings County. They've got some. It's worthwhile to try it.
Well, I got barrel strength, and it's good. It's very dark and it's very it's deep, if you know what I'm saying. It's got a lot of things going on in there, but it's really just it's good bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I owe them a visit. I we will try to do that maybe in the fall.
All right. Well, very good. All right. Sorry, that just came to my mind when we logged you
Yeah.
off. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to ask you that.
No worries.
So,
Thanks
all right,
again.
thanks, brother.
See you,
Thank
man.
you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, that's
Well, that's rude.
Well,
That was good.
You didn't do it. It's just the way it says it. Kick them from the studio.
no, I just
Yeah.
I can watch in the
Damn.
green room and play.
No,
the-
I know, but just I'm not saying what you've done is rude.
Oh,
The
what
verbiage
StreamYard?
is rude.
Oh yeah.
Kick them from the studio. Well, damn.
No, that is kind of odd. So, all right. So, I think we got some samples to give away or something like
Are we
that.
gonna drink something else?
What would
Good
you like to
Lord.
drink? I do have
Beth hasn't been here in a while.
I do have another. When Rob and I went down and met with Limestone Farms, we went to Bluegrass Distillery.
Never heard of it.
I never heard of it either, but
Did you try it?
I did try it. We did a
I was
tasting.
like, dude, don't be giving us shit that.
We
Yeah.
did a tasting.
But this is the guy who brought.
what shit.
No. I mean this was. Let's see, get it up on the camera there if you can.
Camera.
That's you.
There.
Okay,
I don't find any. Nope, wrong one.
you gotta click on the image, the person in the video or in the corner.
poop?
Nope. Left. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and get it to focus, autofocus. But yeah, Rob and I went and we did a tasting here. They've got this one. This is their cast strength toasted oak, and they've got a regular toasted oak. I think it was a 96 proof. This one is 120 proof. This is some very good stuff. So you want to?
What are you doing? She's worried about her damn plug.
Oh,
Good God, I swear to God.
you-
She's
Sorry.
plugging new ale.
I didn't know what you.
I don't know what you were doing. I thought you were like, I thought this was a big Bourbon and Ballz.
So we got any glasses back here?
Can you reach him? Come on, do it. Come on, Jeff.
I'm trying. I can't. I don't bend that way.
I should have had you open that door. It's hot as F in here.
What?
Hot in here. I said I should have had you open your door.
Oh, want me to open my door? Shit.
What was that?
That was
It's
the,
paid for. Don't worry about it.
what, that fell?
Yeah.
I always say anything that breaks, don't worry about it. It's paid
Oh,
for.
it's the dog leash.
Oh, but
Dog's not down
You ready?
nice.
Usually I get looked at because I twist a little bit, but I didn't twist that time.
But we met with Steve down there. He was their tour guide, the tasting guide. They're actually building a brand new distillery down there, and we got a behind the scenes tour as we were there. And like I said, we sampled this. I bought a bottle. Rob bought a bottle of their. They got a rye that was very good as well.
Okay. So this my pour?
Yeah.
All right, real quick. Since that interview, a few people have joined since then. Bloody, Gandy, cheers, both of you too. Husky Dog, as usual, buddy. Who won the? Oh, never mind. He hadn't got it yet. Dollar Bill. I was waiting for him to. I had to verify his address, but he got the that coffee thing.
Oh,
Coffee.
Well, not just the coffee, but the bourbon coffee. Which,
oh,
ooh, that's all right. And then Mr. Mom's on.
Yep. All right.
Mr. Castle, Whiskey Uncensored. Whiskey Uncensored said that he's from New York.
no.
I didn't
From
know
the
that.
island.
From the island. So,
Long Island.
do they have any distilleries on Long Island? I'm not sure.
Hey, Tom. There's Tom from Limestone Farms.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, good. That makes me feel better. I thought maybe they were saying great seeing you again to Beth.
Yeah.
You know.
It
We,
was. It's Tom. It's okay. You could say it was me. I know.
And Tom, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get out there. Some people have to work in this world. And
Not Jeff.
Not Jeff. And maybe we'll catch you guys next time because I heard great things about Limestone. So Tom Marr from Limestone Farms, everybody, is on. So everyone's give a great hello, or Bourbon and Balls, or Bourbon and Boobs, whatever. Hello.
Yeah.
And Mr. Richie J is on.
Yep. And Tom, we did sample this one of the first things, and it is it's one of our high end bourbon of the years.
What?
Limestone
Oh,
Farms.
yes.
So
Sorry, I was reading the comments. So Whiskey Uncensored says the very few, the only one that I asked him about distilleries, Long Island Distilling, aka Rough Rider.
Never heard of them. I've
Never
heard
heard
of
of
the
that.
Finger Lakes Distilling.
Finger Lakes.
Finger Lakes.
I don't think it's Finger Lick.
It is not.
It's
I-
French
I-
Lick. That's what I'm thinking. French
That's
Lick and Finger.
Indiana.
I know.
Finger Lick is
Finger
KFC.
Lick.
There is the Finger Lakes are in New York.
Yes, you're getting it all wrong. So hey, look at Husky Dog. Son fell in love with the girl giving us a tour. Oh shit!
Well, but
So
did
it was the
anything
girl.
happen?
It was the girl that he fell in love with, not the bourbon.
Oh.
And was there a love connection, or was it just your son fell in love with her?
And
Yeah,
then Rob
that's right.
says,
Yeah, OHLQ is going to be releasing this bottle, the private stock bottle of Limestone Farms in Ohio. It's going to be one of their special releases.
Yes.
And this is way off subject, but I love the artwork on the back of this. Just
That is
all the
I
all the
really love
labels, all the labels.
And there you go, Tom. There you see it. So Gandy says, cheers. Many channels are raving about your brand. So congrats. So yes. By the way, Tom, believe it or not, there are a lot of good channels, much better channels than we are. There that sit there and do bourbons. And you guys who are watching, you guys should reach out to Tom. I think he'd be more than welcome to come on your guys' show to talk more about their brand and what they do. And things like that. So, you know, you're right. Bourbon of the year is definitely a contender. So, what we do for Bourbon of the Year, which by the way, I think we're going to start Bourbon of the Year
next month.
Well, a little early because I also want to do the worst Bourbon of the Year blinds.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're going to do that. We're going to do the Bourbon of the Year blinds. We're going to start that up here soon because we have a lot of rounds to do because of we probably have probably
We're going to have 18 from what I can remember.
Bourbon of the Year contender.
Oh, we had 9 before the first half of the year.
We're gonna have 18.
That's what I thought we were. Yeah.
I mean, that might have to be a two-part.
We
Maybe
need to
three-part.
talk
I thought that's what we talked about.
I know, but we need to talk about the all bear. I don't know if I can do 18.
Tom says he's heading back down.
So yeah, so promoting the brand, we're all about promoting brands like yourselves and other brands that we've had on because it ends up being it also ends up being friendships.
That's right.
Because we have had other people on here too that is now helping me out this weekend and other endeavors.
Right.
So I appreciate that.
And
Tom, Limestone Farms, we heard about you from Steve
Higdon. Yep.
And he comes with a lot of clout.
Mm-hmm.
He knows everybody.
And I'll tell you what, I even said this to Andrew, who is Darren's son. He's an old soul, 27 years old, and he's a master blender. And coming up with stuff like this and the other 4 offerings, wow. He's beyond his years for sure. And he's a good kid. I say kid because he's the same age as my oldest. But
so this, just so we know, we're not drinking this right now.
No.
We're on to this. So I don't want Tom to.
Yeah, we're about to say I don't want to think them
Because I don't know what it tastes like yet.
But
So,
yeah, so Tom,
but we
real
drank
quick,
yours already.
yeah, we'll pause on you real quick, Tom. We're trying out bluegrass and
Already, I'm not getting anything on the nose. It's very, very neutral.
it's like water with alcohol.
Yeah, I can smell a little bit of the heat, but I don't smell any flavor.
I see.
Smells like a frog.
I think it smells pretty good myself.
Well, I mean, I asked
Now-
early because I had.
Now you're
little
going
stuffiness.
from
I understand that.
this to that,
That
so
is true. That's not fair.
it's be a little fair. Yeah.
Hey, because we're ADHD on this show and we go all over the place. Okay. Whiskey Uncensored asking Tom, how can they get a hold of you so they can bring you on the show?
Yep.
We're back to bluegrass.
And again, we've been given the challenge out there. 10 bottles. Can we sell 10 bottles?
We can't because we're on
We
YouTube,
can't.
but
We
we don't
can't.
sell alcohol.
But we don't sell alcohol. But
Dude,
But
why don't
viewers-
you just bury it even further.
but viewers, go to Limestone Farms.
All YouTube cares about is the word sell.
We're not
Of course, I
selling
say
it.
Again.
We're not selling it.
Say it three more times.
We're not
It's like
selling.
candy.
We're not
Stop.
selling.
It's like Candyman or Beetlejuice.
Or what's the other one? Mary, Bloody Mary.
Never heard of that.
Oh, that's the horror movie.
I will say the bluegrass real quick so we can stay on topic. The taste is much better than the
Yes,
next. Much better.
Agreed.
I was about to slam on this, but I can't. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. What's going on over there on your
Oh,
phone?
hang on here. We got.
No, we can still talk.
Yeah, you
got
to talk.
Oh, we're still live.
Yeah,
I
gotta do
this So- and kick
it out.
I actually like this.
Holy piss!
What? What are we pissing at? Yeah. Hey, man.
Okay.
We don't do that on YouTube.
All right.
Welcome to 20th century.
One, honest.
Or what? We're in the 21st century. Never
I was thinking
mind.
TikTok. You know.
Compared to
But yeah, Tom.
TikTok is destroying YouTube. I ain't gonna lie.
This bluegrass is good too. If you get
It
a
is.
chance,
it is. It is.
And it's right down the street from. Well, it's right down the street from
And what did you pay
Limestone.
for this? What would you pay
Six.
for
I
this?
paid $60 for it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's really good for $60.
It is.
It
Mhm.
really is.
Yeah.
I put that up.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I'll get that
the 96 proof I think was $49.99, and this was $59.99.
Okay.
So and then we got because we bought multiple bottles, we got a
The
10% discount.
Yeah.
So
My finger.
no, it was about 10%. but it is good. And again,
Charlie,
it's
are you hitting on me?
What are you talking about?
I'm a little uncomfortable.
My arm is not on you. It's on your back. Can I just relax?
he's rubbing my back.
Oh,
Can I just relax?
yeah, absolutely. We encourage you to.
Well, if I
relax.
haven't seen, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
Well,
It's
we
sad.
should go to lunch tomorrow.
You and I just only.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
No.
All right, I got great lunch places for us to go.
Okay.
The roses.
Maybe we'll get them too.
No.
No, fucker.
No.
No, I got a good place. You weren't going to for it. Oh, hold on. Were you
Did we go have?
out in Monroe?
Yeah, I'd go back.
Oh, you went with us?
Yeah. That's how much you missed me. Yeah. Feel a little love now.
My bad.
Yes. What was
Hell,
that?
Oh, that's my. Don't worry about it. It'll go away.
Anyhow,
All right, let's give away some bourbon. Oh, you're off. Oh, never mind.
Yep.
All right, good. All right, let's give away some bourbon for love of God. So, this one here. Are you done? We're going to do duck race. We may not do trivia tonight, people, because, well,
because
Rob-
Beth's a slacker.
Rob ain't done his job yet.
Well, I was doing it, but I didn't do it last week.
good old duck races.
Oh Lord.
I should just give Rob or you access to my trivia questions for the brewery, and then you just
And
go
we
ahead
just
and-
duplicate it.
Yeah,
We could do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
it's on Google Sheets.
Okay.
So
So, names. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I should say this. If you want in on this bad boy,
Rob's in.
say in.
I got to see the screen in order to be
Can
able
you
to.
go off of your phone? Remember, that's how we did it before. Oh shit, you can't.
My phone's
Can you
right
go
there.
off of your
I
phone?
probably can. Hold on.
We're doing TikTok on my phone.
Yeah, so we can't use your phone.
We got to figure out how to.
So Shane Cook, why don't you come on over and Bourbon Berry, you can play too. You're allowed. I know he's on TikTok and he's on our TikTok.
Oh, sorry. Hold
Oh,
on.
we don't need to hear that.
All right, who's in? Let's see.
All right, tell me who.
The Bloody 81.
Hold on.
Shauna.
Hold on.
Jeff.
You know, every time I see Shauna's name, I think of The Last Dragon.
Oh, I think of Children's Services.
Damn. What?
No,
Oh, okay, but they don't know.
well, you,
Have you ever seen that show, The Last Dragon?
Shauna.
Show enough.
Show enough.
Who's the baddest mofo around?
Jeff.
Show enough.
Show enough.
Jeff.
All right, I'm done with this.
Jeff Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Oh shit.
Mr. Ritchie.
Lionel.
Yep.
Hello is the best one.
Cast 529. I agree. But Adele does a much better version, which is not the same song.
Oh, she does that? Oh no.
Jesus.
I'm tired of seeing TikToks with hello and people put their phone on their spouse's crotch.
I've not seen that
I've
one.
not seen that.
Algorithm are you in? Totally different algorithm than I'm in.
See, you haven't seen
I've
it?
never seen
They
that.
put here's what they do. They take the phone, they put that damn song,
Nope.
and they put it on their spouse's crotch
No.
because they haven't had any in a while.
Well,
No, never.
No, I've never seen
Oh, I gotta send that video.
it. You don't, because don't fuck up my algorithms.
Man, what kind of algorithm I'm on?
I don't want to know. Okay, so you got Cass, Gandy,
Okay,
Mr. Mom,
Michael Keaton.
Matt B.
You remember that one?
Yes. Bourbon Nerd,
How do you
Bourbon
say-
Biatch. So I'm gonna say
That
that
was in the one hit. Remember that one song?
Husky Dog hasn't said he's in.
I'm a bitch.
Yeah, he
What,
did.
Charlie? Matt B. What the fuck? Charlie is Charlie Washington? I know.
What? If no one else seen this, is this only on my algorithm?
Evidently, because it ain't on
Jeff
mine.
is
They
in.
put the phone in the person's crotch and they play that Adele song.
No.
Then the lyrics become pretty funny.
Anybody else in that I didn't say? Husky Dog is in.
I did put a Husky Dog.
Okay. Oh, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Husky Dog.
Let me share the screen.
Anybody else in that I
So
didn't
we
say?
at least, this is for the limestone.
You're so loud.
Is it?
You.
Oh, you are? Oh, I am.
Yeah. Like you're talking, and all of a sudden it's this is for. I'm like, damn boy.
Notice the volume on his microphone over here.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you got your-
Is it lower
It's
than
a
yours?
Your voice just innately is loud.
You know what it is? I'm just excited you're back.
I appreciate that. You're trying to. I know what you're
Mhm.
doing.
I know. I'm milking it. Milk.
You're milking
Let's not
cats
ever
over
do
there.
that again.
Milking cats.
Bourbon and milk. Bourbon and milk. Just tease it.
I have missed you guys. Okay. I think that's everybody. Oh nope, Mrs. Lori J.
All right. Look, Miss Lori J.
What's up, Miss Lori J? Mrs. Lori J. We don't want to. You're a Mrs.
Mrs.
Lori J. Oh,
Oh, that means something.
Jeff, put that on vibrate.
Your connection is great. We have switched you to a higher video quality, TikTok says. Oh, sorry. Hey, if you're on TikTok.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Jeff.
Jeff, what the fudge?
Hang on.
Oh, okay. Hey, if you all are on TikTok, if you guys want to play, you have to come over to YouTube.
Yes.
This is for our free sample.
I need to go
So
get
go to
some
YouTube.
rosacea medicine.
Huh?
How red my face is. That's what Burn
That's
does.
the alcohol.
I
No,
know.
Gandy, you not missed the announcement. We're gonna make the. You know what? He's the only one that read the description. You know what I put in there on the description? We have a major announcement to make.
Oh, there's been no announcement.
No, we'll announce this next week.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Maybe.
I got ahead of myself, Gandy.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
How many more you
No,
got?
we
ahead
are
of?
still gonna make an announcement because we got to do something else.
Yeah.
We'll
There
talk
might
about
might
that.
be two next week. Maybe not. Maybe just one.
So, anyways, all right.
Well,
Alright.
speaking of next week, the 21st, we will be interviewing Marlene Holmes.
No, that's not
No,
live.
that's not.
No, that's not live. I'm saying, but we will
Oh.
we will be interviewing Marlene Holmes next Monday night after our live.
I'm
Yeah.
just excited she knew my name. Not Darla.
Oh yeah,
She
you're
knew
right.
my name.
You're right.
Just saying.
I mean, your face is red.
I know.
What's that chick's name?
You look like
Darla?
a
What's his name?
That's how it started out. What's that chick's name on that? Bourbon and Ballz?
Oh yeah. Darla.
Is that because you've been drinking?
Yeah. Welcome to my life of being Irish.
Is that what happens when you start drinking?
Yeah, but I do have a little touch of rosacea too.
Not
It-
only not
alcohol.
now. Not I mean not
Alcohol.
alcohol. You don't.
Oh yeah, I do.
Your face is fine after when you don't drink alcohol.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Charlie.
But I mean, when you drink alcohol,
No, it is still a little red.
It looks like a
It's-
it looks like a red balloon.
No, it's obviously redder now, but
Hmm.
alcohol exacerbates my rosacea.
Exacerbates.
I couldn't even get a sip in. All right, I think we got everybody.
So we got how many? Copy that now.
Why? I was because I fuck it up.
You will fuck it
You
up.
will fuck it up.
You guys have no faith in what I do.
Well, we just
Mhm.
are used to things.
We're just
That is true.
we've learned by baptism by fire.
All right, here we go, people. We are gonna do
Emoji race timer.
emoji. We've never done emoji.
Let's do emojis. I like emojis.
How do I?
I don't know. This is your
I
game.
haven't done this in a while. How
One.
do I
So click on your numbers.
click on your numbers?
No, up. Those green numbers up there.
What green number? Oh, this. Oh,
Uh-huh.
right. Oh, so
And then
Is that
there you go.
Japanese?
yes, it is.
And you've got your list. Make sure your name's still in there.
Yeah,
Got
12
12s in the
people
list.
in
Okay. All right. And then
You know, it's funny about the logo. I haven't changed anything, so it's gonna be whatever we use last time. Whatever that is. Set. Look at this freaking.
I want the cowboy to win. I don't know who it is.
are we sharing screen?
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, well,
All right, here we go.
are you sharing it?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
sure.
I'm just asking. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can see.
Now, and remember now we're on like a 3 or 5 second delay, so don't.
Well, no, they'll hear it in 3 or 5 seconds. It doesn't matter.
No, they hear when we talk. They
They don't hear as instantaneous. They hear it also 3 or 5 seconds.
Scoot down so I can see everybody.
You scoot down.
I'll punch you in the face.
What's the guy with the thermometer? Who's that? That's Mr. Mom.
Yeah, he's sick.
Oh my God,
He's got
Mr.
the
Mom,
crud.
you don't feel very well. Where's the
What's the guy with
What?
the surprise face?
Where's the poop emoji?
That's true. We should have some shit emoji.
Got a guy with a plunger on his feet.
Where?
They all have
They all have
plungers on their
plungers.
feet.
Oh, they do, don't they? Oh, shit.
I don't like the cowboy guy, but you're not going to win, Jeff. I'm sorry. That's just not how it works. Husky Dog's probably going to come back with a big nose there and win.
You know what
it
I just
all.
realized?
What?
I didn't log into our account.
What does it matter?
Wow.
Look at that. Oh,
What about Shauna?
Shauna.
Oh, Shauna's sad, but she gonna win.
Shauna wins.
now
You
this.
are going to win a. Make sure you write this down.
Uh-huh.
The Limestone Farms, which we think is the bourbon of the year. And we'll give her a bluegrass too.
We're doing all that blind, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I really
Hold
like it, but
Hold on.
I
Did you
don't
say we were going to do that blind?
you heard me.
November, December.
Yeah, I mean, I still, yeah.
All right, little bastard. That's what I'm saying. All right.
So Shauna, congratulations,
Yeah,
Shauna.
Shauna, very good.
Punch you
Thank
in
you.
the face.
Hmm?
I'll punch you in the face.
You know what it is? You just need to be rejuvenated. That's what it was.
Maybe,
I think that's what it was.
maybe.
Seriously.
Okay, we'll see.
Take
Okay.
it week by week, day by day.
All right. So now football.
Football. So
What do
I
we-
didn't watch a lot yesterday because I was working, but I am in love with Jalen well, no,
Yeah,
that's
that's
not my thing.
No, that song.
Jalen Daniels.
Oh, he's great.
I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a rookie, right? Am
Mhm.
I right? And
Yep.
he's just done incredible things for the Commanders, and I look forward to seeing what he's going to do in the next several years.
Well, another guy for Chicago. What's his name? I can't even remember his
I
name.
didn't watch them.
He's working
Caleb
too.
Williams.
Yeah, Caleb Williams.
Jaden Daniels is doing better than Caleb Williams. though.
Think so?
Oh, yes. By
Got
far.
yeah. Okay.
He'll win Rookie of the Year if he keeps it up.
I agree.
Really?
I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to say that.
Well, I'm just saying.
But
Last week we did kickers.
No, we did defense last week.
Shit, you're right.
oh, I
did-
have
we
Rob.
did.
Rob did email me.
Okay.
we
So
did.
He did send me a text. Sorry, not
so
So that will be put in the drawing. You know what? This goes again as far as preparation. You know what Cast 529 does? After they do a monthly drawing and they have an updated sheet. I don't know, within a few hours after the show.
mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what a good channel would do.
well, I don't know why you're looking at me.
I don't
have
know.
2 full jobs.
Well, I'll be damned.
So do I.
Cask 529,
Was the only
the
one?
only one that beat us.
Really?
They had Tampa Bay. They got 17 points. We had the Steelers, and we got 14.
Well, that's
No,
what happens
sir.
when you pick the fucking Steelers.
Oh, shit.
He
Steelers.
picked the Phil
I know he's.
bastard. So hey, good job, Sean. Man, you guys having quite the night.
Well, they don't win anything yet. That's
No,
puts
no,
them
no,
in the
but they got a
draw.
draw.
Yeah, right.
But everybody else we beat.
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so them fucking Steelers.
So this week, what are we doing? Have we done all the position players?
We have done all position players.
Done all
Yes,
positions.
So you want to go back to? We'll just circle back.
we could do that.
All right, guys. This week we are going to do quarterback. Real simple. We are going to pick a quarterback. You know what? Beth hasn't been here for a while. We are going to let her pick the
Well,
quarterback.
I mean, I just said who I would pick.
Okay, so Beth picks
Jalen Daniels.
Jaden Daniels,
Jalen.
whatever,
How much did you have to drink before I got here?
a little bit.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, so everybody else, just throw out your pick for the quarterback for this next week.
Yes, or email
Um,
us. Some of you guys
Now,
email
are
us.
we sure that he's not on a bye?
No, I'm not
Well,
sure.
that'd be awesome if he's on a bye and everybody freaking wins.
Hold on.
See whom won with the kickers. We still have to figure that one out yet. I think that
We're waiting on if Rob F. Everybody, Rob F. is in charge of that.
Yep.
So if you guys didn't get the results, blame Rob.
send an email to
Rob F. at gmail.com.
How do I find out?
find out what.
Like,
Oh,
who
what
they
are we
play
playing
next week?
for? What are we gonna play for? Oh, I know.
A sample of Limestone
You know
Farms.
what? Let's bring out the greatest hits this month.
What is next week? Week what?
We'll do
6?
Yeah. We'll do Limestone Farms. Write this down so I won't forget. Limestone Farm Disco 12. Always give them 4-packs.
Well, now this is going to be for the monthly drawing.
Correct.
There's not going to be any winning. This ain't going to be for next week's.
No, but also people on our Patreon, look for our Patreon post. We got to draw your guys' names.
Disco 12.
Disco 12. Let's do Smoke Eye Hill. Which candy I know you have, but some people
It's
haven't.
going to be week 7.
And Booker's.
Okay. 20.
That's a damn nice foursome.
So they play the Panthers on Sunday the 20th.
Who does?
The Commanders plays the Panthers.
Oh, you guys are toast. It don't matter who you pick.
Okay, so Gandy has.
You guys are done.
You don't now.
Bring it.
Now we're cursed.
No, you
just
don't
ruined it.
understand.
Bloody is.
You want me to start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Dumbass got Lamar.
Oh, Rob F.
Rob,
See, he didn't have to look up to see who I was talking about.
sorry, Rob. That wasn't
I'm just
nice.
kidding, me. I'm kidding, buddy. Bloody, that's a good one. CJ Stroud. He's on my fantasy team.
I have
Cass got Baker.
who do I
You know
have?
what? Let me just pause here real quick. I love the fact that Baker is doing as well as he
Oh,
is.
yeah.
He has
Screw
earned
the
his
Browns.
yes.
And I'm a Browns fan.
Good for Baker.
Absolutely. That was the worst thing we could have done.
So, all right. Jordan Love for Castle.
Who do I have on my fantasy team? I have a couple quarterbacks.
Husky Dog. You know what? Good job for you, Husky Dog. Staying home with your hometown pick of Mr. Joey Burrow. Well, that was an ugly game last night, by the way. Matt B, Lamar Jackson. Yeah, these people aren't playing around.
I have Josh Allen. He's a good quarterback.
Gandy,
He's been struggling
the
though.
freaking discount double check. Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Discount double check.
Bourbon Nerd is.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
nice. Look at this.
Why are you sorry?
Mr. Tom Morrow and Whiskey and Sisters hooking up. I hope you have him on a show. That'd be awesome.
Make sure you mention Bourbon and Ballz
Or boobs.
or boobs.
Bourbon Nerd picks Patrick Mahomes.
Brian, I'm
Okay.
really sorry. What did I do?
No. Who did you pick? Who did Cass pick?
Cask picked Mahomes or
Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh, maybe they're saying, I'm sorry, Beth, and they're going to beat you.
Oh, maybe.
Daniels.
Maybe.
Might be Lamar.
You know what? I wouldn't be mad if Baker Mayfield beat my pick.
No, I like Baker Mayfield. You always root for the underdog.
I think that
Can I just say something?
You just sure.
It's been a little while. I have no idea what's in this class anymore.
That's still this.
More? Or is this the thing?
That's the same.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
I'm sipping on my
We send
limestone.
congrats to those O Ducks. Go Ducks. Absa freaking lutely.
Yes. So I don't like Ohio State. I know I'm getting slammed on this channel, but I don't like Ohio State. And we're in Cincinnati.
I don't like
Like there's a portion of Ohio, I think, where it's just Cincinnati and the rest of Ohio State, which is great. But I stay true to where I went to school at UC. But
I went to school in Florida.
there's some bad blood there. Where'd you go to school at?
Go Blue. You're my boss. You ever looked at my
No, I inherited you. I didn't hire you.
St. Leo University? Go Lions.
Fuck is that?
St. Leo University. That's where I
St.
went to
Leo?
school. Yeah. Down in, it's a Catholic school.
For college?
Going to college.
What made you go down there? I mean,
That's
you're from these parts.
where I went to college. I
Might
didn't say I
want to
went there.
watch your glass down there.
I was I went online.
Okay. What are they?
The Lions.
I can respect that.
I had a job where I was traveling 26 out of 52 weeks a year.
Yes, Matt B. That is double check Rogers. I was just, I was trying to do a segue, but it didn't work. Yes. What Gandy say? Oh yeah, Taylor Swift. I am so tired of the damn Chiefs. I want them to lose the rest of the way. Either of them, they're not going to. I'm so tired of them.
You don't like them now.
You know what it
because
is?
it's Taylor Swift.
It's different than when Tom Brady and them had their dynasty.
I don't why.
I could stand that.
I can't stand Tom Brady.
Okay.
Can I ask what? I mean, that's a serious question. What's different? What is different for you?
Because for some reason I feel, and maybe it's social media now than maybe it would have been then,
Sure.
but they're just not always in my face.
I
But maybe
disagree,
it has to do with the
Giselle
times that
was
they're-
always up there.
Huh?
Giselle Bundchen was always in the thing.
No, she wasn't.
I disagree. But that's fine. We can agree to disagree.
Looks like we're froze on TikTok.
No, we still are going. It just doesn't. I don't know what happens here. I think there's a delay.
Also, so all right, so we got that done. Patrons, watch out for our giveaway on that. And then if you are a free Patreon, we're also going to give away as well. But it's not going to be as nice because, well, it's free. But we do appreciate you guys joining Patreon. We just wanted to get you guys over there to get it more active.
And then entice you to pay the $3. I dislike the Patriots more than the Chiefs.
Gandy.
Agreed, Gandy. Agreed.
I know.
Ron, you're my new favorite subscriber.
I just know I sat there and I watched that entire game and I said at
That was
halftime they're going to lose by 1 point.
That was so awesome.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State
Oh,
because they
I can't
their
even watch
coach.
it.
I tell you, that coach is just
It irritates me to watch. Now I will say this: it did appear that a duck spat in the face.
it did.
And that is uncalled for. I don't care who's playing. I don't. That's uncalled. To me,
He was ejected.
as he should be. In real life, that is considered an assault, and you could be
That's
charged.
true.
I'm sorry.
That's true.
That's the truth. Don't fucking spit. You better hit me. Before
Okay,
you
I'm not going to
my
spit
face.
on you. I would never spit on
Well,
you.
no, not you in general, but in dealing with,
Inadvertently, I might.
and
while
that's fine,
talking.
right? And you have. But if you're pissed at me and you spit on me, I'm just gonna put it out there. You better fucking run.
Oh, shit. We just got a warning from TikTok.
Uh-oh.
Is it the F word?
No. About community guidelines.
What guidelines?
I don't know.
Sorry, TikTok.
Yes, we're 18 and older. Jesus Christ.
I look
You know,
a lot younger.
since when did TikTok reminds me of Fox, where they have no guidelines. Remember when they would come out with those island romances and shit? They all go out to the islands and
everything.
whatever. Remember they got all risque and shit.
They don't have guidelines until they have guidelines.
Mm,
Until
interesting.
it's
Yeah.
Well, nevertheless. All right. Well, stay tuned next week.
Are we done?
Yeah, the
Okay.
football game's on.
Oh, sorry. I guess we gotta go.
It's the Jets and the Beals. Oh, let's do that too.
The who? The Jets and who?
The Beals.
What the fuck's the Beals? New Orleans? You
Yeah.
just did. There we go.
The Buffalo Beals.
Oh,
Oh.
Bills. I said Beals. I thought like Beale Street,
No, Buffalo
which
Bills.
is Memphis, which has nothing to do with New Orleans. So I don't know where I was going.
Let's pick a team
Bills.
for a drawing. We'll throw you in the drawing too. We do that every week. So we don't have a say so on this.
Taco potato bottles is Pippi.
Oh, Andy, shut the hell up. Tater bottle's my ass. I do not. But, you know better than I do. So, all right. So pick Bills or Jets, and you'll get thrown into a drawing.
Bills.
And I
I
say,
can't be in the drawing, but I'm going.
well, we got
Bills.
to pick a team too.
No, we don't.
Oh, I thought we did.
I can't pick the Jets in good
I don't think we
conscience
do.
because I
Okay.
absolutely do not like Aaron Rodgers.
Mr. Rodgers getting coaches fired. Yeah, bloody.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to go after Belichick.
Well, I mean, did you see the
That'd
week?
been hilarious.
Was it the week before that Rodgers threw a touchdown pass and everybody was celebrating, and the coach come up to give him a hug to celebrate, and he pushed him away?
Okay, he didn't push him away. He just
Well,
blocked him. He
yeah,
wasn't
but I
expecting
mean,
it.
But
you know what
nobody's
you know what they
bitching
didn't
about-
show? They did hug in a tunnel.
oh, did they? I didn't see that.
See, the media didn't show that shit.
That's some undercover shit.
There's undercover shit.
Brown
So
chicken,
you-
brown cow.
You should wear that shirt next week.
Okay.
Castle, you get all these
I
people
don't
down.
think she's going to appreciate that shirt.
She may-
Mr. Lopez.
She's gonna be so focused on the interview.
You think?
Who's that?
Marlene Holmes.
Marlene. I know.
Not to get confused with the porn star John Holmes.
John Holmes. I think that's different.
I wonder if we can crack that joke to her.
I don't know if
I'm
that
going to
would
ask
be
if she's related.
appropriate.
I swear to God,
If
you do
it's
that-
going good,
if,
I
you,
will ask.
yeah, if it's going well, you need to ask her if she's related to John Holmes.
Do you know that I have a list of stuff that I'm supposed to say at work?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh really? You should ask her that.
and if I get all 10 of them, I get a free dinner.
What's your time period? Anything?
I have 6 months.
6 months.
But that doesn't count because sometimes I'm not working with a certain somebody.
Real quick, sorry. $1 bill. Your package went out early this morning, so you got quite a bit of shit. So enjoy, my friend. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Because certain people I don't work with on a daily basis. It's only certain.
Talking in code right now.
Yeah. And those are the words that I need to.
Mm.
Talked into joining. What we talk into joining there, Mr. Ritchie?
I'm not sure. Yes, $1 bill. Enjoy, buddy. You got quite a bit of gifts coming. It was like a fucking Christmas gift. When I had to put it in a different box.
Can I have a little bit more of that?
You certainly can.
So, but yeah. So, $1
Tom,
bill.
if you're still here, I don't think you are. I would have left him a long time ago.
I think Mr. Ritchie's talking about
good, thank you.
Patreon.
Oh, awesome.
So if you join Patreon.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, see, he said Patreon. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Mr.
If you're a
Richie.
paid Patreon, not to pressure anybody,
God, this is so good.
we're gonna have some good giveaways this month.
Mm-hmm.
I will reiterate, if you can get your hands on this stuff, I know it's a little
It's a little pricey.
but it is worth it. This is not your mother-in-law's bourbon. This is your best friend.
There is
in
not many
cigar.
bottles that I would spend this kind of money for.
I would spend it.
How much
This-
was that?
Like 189.
189. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see how that goes against freaking Disco 12 and all the other shit that we've done this year.
I'm interested against my favorite,
Oh yeah, your
Barrel 33.
I thought it was 36.
No, I
Well,
like 36.
33 we're
Check
putting
the
in.
tape,
33.
Bob. We're going to have to go back and look at that.
Yeah, check the
Check
tape.
the tape, Bob. But it's going to be 33. So if I said it wrong, it
Which,
is.
by the way, we may have a Bob sighting here soon. He's thinking
would
about
love
coming
that.
back and
For a
give
cameo?
a cameo appearance.
Mm.
I would
We have
love that.
talked about it. And we're
Thank you, Mr. Ritchie.
we're trying to iron out the contractual agreement.
Well, we can only pay so much,
Yes, I know that,
but
but
he's worth it.
You know what, Bloody? I'm glad you enjoy that. I love giving away. It's almost like an addiction. I swear to God, I love giving away samples.
He does.
I do because you know why? 'Cause
And I
wanna
appreciate it.
I want to hear back as far as what they think about it. And Troy, other channels will agree too, is they give away more samples than they drink.
Mhm.
And I'm okay with that theory because there is no effing way we're going to be able to drink all these freaking bottles. It's impossible.
I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yes, we are. Are you coming to the tasting, by the way?
I am. And my sidekick said it's a good probability, but her husband has surgery right around then.
Okay.
So
Hey, if anybody lives around the, let's say, how you say, Kings Island area,
Kings Island.
yeah,
We'll get
Mason area, you're more than welcome to come to the tasting. Like
Mhm.
I know
that.
Gandy,
Unless you're an asshole, then we don't want you.
Gandy and Husky Dog, we have room here. You're more than welcome to stay the night. We have it on the first Saturday of November.
November 2nd.
This is going to be the best of tasting.
I'm
That's
so
right.
excited. I'm
That's
so
right.
excited.
Everybody, anybody.
And I'm off the next day, which is
Oh, even better.
And a
Anybody can
pretty
bring
bottle.
any bottle. Email us if you're interested. You're more than welcome to come. And I'll give you like the instructions as far as what the bourbon tasting's on.
thank
So-
you, Brian.
Even cask. You guys can come down here. We have a bedroom for you.
Yeah. Yep. Well,
That did not.
I decided.
Brian and Shauna just get a hotel room at that point. I mean, or not. I don't know what you're into, but sounded a little.
That was a little much. I should have reworded
I
it.
felt that was a little 1970s.
Did you feel
Put your
violated?
pee in the basket.
What does that mean?
Oh my lord!
Is that a pineapple thing?
Sort of, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
A key party?
I don't know what that means.
Do you know what it means?
I think I do. Yes.
Do you want me to explain it on?
No.
It's not that bad. I mean,
You might want to give me.
I can give it.
It's
I
a
can-
Diddy thing, according to.
Yeah,
Diddy.
yeah.
It is a Diddy thing. Oh.
It's like a freak on party or whatever they called it. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
we're
No.
on next show.
Yes, you can bring Jeff the Creek, Gandy.
So what it is couples would come and they would have to put their keys in a jar, and then you would match. It was a swingers party, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, all our doorknobs are non-keyless.
Baby oil available.
I think it's about their car keys too.
Oh.
And,
Okay, we're done.
Yeah. Charlie's lived under a rock, and here's the thing: I was born in the 70s, so it's not like I was participating in those, but I know what they are.
How old are you?
54. I'll be 55 in April. People don't believe that, but I promise you, it is. The
Oh,
truth.
you're older than I am.
I am. I think I'm older than you too, aren't I?
No,
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I didn't mean it that way, but
that was offensive.
Fuck you too. No, I'm 55. I will be 56 in July.
55,
Okay.
54,
July what?
and I'll be
20.
Okay, my sister's.
and I'm 51.
You're a puppy.
Your baby.
Fucking 51, that's not a baby. My life is halfway over.
Thanks.
Well, that's
Appreciate that.
it's quite the.
Mr. Don, you're
If you think you're
64.
going to live to be 100, good
No,
luck.
I'm not going to live to be 100.
If you said
Mr. Mom, 64. Good for you, buddy. Cheers to you.
52.
Brian's 52. I know, no offense, Brian. I know Shauna's not 52. There's no freaking way. You
Well,
married
Shauna
her.
has adult children though.
I know, but
Yeah.
there's no way she's 50 in her 50s.
Yeah, Rob, we don't care.
I'll put a bet on that.
No, I would agree.
Rob's 51.
That's what I said, Rob. We don't care.
51. 17.
This is good.
Look at this. Everybody's putting their ages out.
Good for you guys.
See, I knew
Kids.
Shauna was in her 40s.
All right, Husky, come on.
Yeah, now you
Bourbon
go.
Nerve 49. Oh, what do you do for your 50th birthday party?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
We should all go visit him for the 50th birthday party.
Where
We
is-
travel down to Arkansas, is my guess.
Well,
Just turned 53.
Depends
Happy
on when his
birthday,
birthday
Jeff.
is.
Oh,
Arkansas-
Castle. Very good.
Arkansas.
You know what we should do?
Do you know what their state bird is?
No,
Is it a
It's a
Darla?
fucking mosquito.
no, it's
It's not, but they're
Bourbon Nerve.
mosquitoes are so bad in Arkansas.
You know what we should do, like on a good faith thing, is start doing birthday pours for people.
Yeah,
Send out birthday pours.
Bloody 81's only 43. You're the baby of the. So far, you're the baby of the group.
No, I'm saying.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it for our Patreons because it does at least cover the cost.
Well, I mean, we got.
Oh, Mr. Richie J's birthday is Friday.
Oh. So how does Mrs. Lori
now
J?
Mrs. Lori
Oh,
J.
Richie J. Oh, now we get it. We didn't know that.
I have a friend named Lori Jones who's a Mrs., but you're not that Lori Jones.
Yeah.
Matt B's pushing on 52. Man, how does that feel? Like when I turned 50, you just have a new. I just have a new way of looking at things. Like I don't.
disagree. 30,
I did.
30 was it for me, which
Because I
was a
give-
good thing.
I give less shits about things.
Well, 30 was it for me.
Bloody's a youngin. He's 43.
My friend said she thought my T-shirt said Eddie Beaver.
60, but
Eddie
you
Bauer.
don't feel a day over 80. I hear you, Gandy. Yep.
Yes.
15 years of football makes
You know
me
what?
about.
You're old
Yeah.
when you start talking about your
See?
freaking ailments.
Bourbon Nerd, they are so bad. And I'm
Who?
gonna tell you, Bourbon Nerd. I was in Arkansas. This is how long ago it was, and this is what I remember. I played in a softball tournament. So it was like 1989, 1990.
1889.
It was 89 or 90 because it was post high school, and it was so bad. And I had side pants on, and I'm guessing a good 100 mosquito bites on my legs, and that's
Right.
probably not an exaggeration. And I'm sure that Bourbon Nerd will.
What was that disease that the mosquitoes would carry that we had a couple years ago?
Malaria?
Oh, no. It was West Nile.
Thank you.
They still carry it,
Well, I understand that, but
Yeah.
the one that made from the. You know what?
but it is a nice area.
Let us think about this. We're gonna do something for birthday people on
Mhm.
Patreon.
We got to be able to prove it. We also don't want somebody to say, "Hey, yesterday's my birthday."
Don't
Well,
send me your ID.
You know what? I do that on Starbucks.
You do what at Starbucks?
Put my birthday at a different, like it's in fucking June instead of December because you know why? It surprises me in June because like I forgot to do that.
Oh,
I'm like,
you're
oh great.
"Yay, I got a free
Yeah.
coffee." Fucking weird. Why don't you just get all of them in one day? And
No, I spread it all out. I every
one
time.
day you get to have a whole day for
No,
free.
every time I fill out an app, I give a different.
What you
birthday.
need to have create like an email address for every month of the year, and then
Who has time for that, Jeff?
But Starbucks thinks my birthday is in June.
I'll buy you a.
No, I like the surprise.
Okay, I kind of would like a whole day where I don't have to pay for anything.
I know, but I get other shit from other people.
Yeah, that's true. You kind of get that from.
Anyways,
I see.
you know what? We're on to something, people. We're gonna try that. Let me think. Let's think
so
about that.
birthday pours.
Birthday pours. Put that as a note to revisit.
Okay.
Because Jeff Castle made us think of that.
Okay.
So,
What else you got?
I don't know. That was pretty good.
I mean, we got 20 more minutes before 9:00. What time's the game? Is
It
already
fucking started like 10 minutes ago.
Or are you sad that you missed the kickoff? Are you
Well, I
sad that
wanna
it's the
see-
Jets and the
Beals.
Beals?
I want to see Rodgers. I know people hate Rodgers. I get it.
I hate
But
him. He's an asshole.
why? Because he's anti-COVID.
No, he's just
He's just an
He,
asshole.
okay, he comes off as an elitist.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I know.
He
I get
comes
that.
off as a CTE candidate.
Oh yeah.
What are you
that's true.
talking about?
Oh, I mean,
Yes.
he's nuts, man. He's just like Antonio Brown, except he's just. I
Is it
mean,
because he goes off in that darkness shit?
he's just nuts.
It's all of it.
He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Mr. Mom says one year I went to 3 different cities in one day for 3 meals.
Hell yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's 7-3 Bills.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for the update.
See, we don't need to go anywhere.
Has
I'm game to sit here. If everybody else is
We got
game to
20
sit here.
minutes. We'll close at 9.
we'll close out. It's closing time. You know what? I found a new YouTube channel.
Yeah, you're right there,
Oh,
Cass.
God, what'd you
Yeah,
find?
Brian, you're right.
I don't know if anybody likes music out there.
No, nobody likes music. You've said this 15,000 times. If it's the same YouTube channel.
No,
21090.
fucker, I just
Okay.
found this thing out like 2 weeks ago. You know who introduced this to me? Is Bob.
Oh, okay. I like Bob. I miss Bob. No offense.
Bob.
Don't be taking that way.
Bob- I'm
did a
taking it.
cameo appearance.
But I haven't seen Bob a lot either at work.
I like Bob. Bob and I
Yeah.
basically
So-
grew up together.
I haven't grown up yet, so I can't.
You know,
say I've grown up.
there's a Taylor-proof barrel.
Oh,
Taylor-proof
what?
rye.
Taylor proof.
At EH Taylor.
I thought you. All right, I
Taylor
thought you were
Swift
going
proof
Taylor Swift. I was like,
Holy
what?
fuck.
You know that's what I was
EH
thinking.
Taylor barrel-proof rye.
Yes,
I wanna
and
try
they
that.
released it weeks ago.
Roger's the crybaby. See? Thank you, Bloody.
I understand I'm in the minority, but
Why do you like? Okay,
he's a pretty smart man.
no, he's not a smart man.
Yeah, he is. You ever listen to him?
Yes, that's why I don't like him.
William Hall, how is it? How is it I continue to be late at these?
I don't know.
Can't answer that, buddy. But
all right. So a lot of you guys don't know him. He has he's got 4.5 million subscribers. This has nothing to do with bourbon, but if you like music
Or football.
or football, it's like music. Like 21090 would like these people.
Okay.
They're probably already subscribed to him. His name is Rick Beato. Anybody know him? Beato.
He's my neighbor.
I'm serious.
No, I'm not serious.
He like interviews Sting and he does like top. He's like very in like.
Oh, so he's not an artist himself.
No, but when he talks to you, he kind of talks over my head.
That's a lot of people.
he said it would. He wouldn't pay. All right, so there you go. Tom Morrow said Mash and Drum reviewed E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof Rye wouldn't pay $400 secondary.
You wouldn't? Oh,
Oh.
that's good to know.
It's $400 secondary, or you wouldn't pay more than that. We're all going for that, not this.
You know what? Since we're doing random shit right now, let's go over Charlie's subscriptions as far as who he all subscribes to. You want to play that game?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, some of the stuff might.
Rob,
Some of the stuff may.
gonna need you, buddy.
Surprise or offend.
Let's look at Charlie's subscriptions on YouTube.
All right, let's do it.
That's the topic. Here we go.
It's Riak Beto. He was a musician and a producer. Mr. Mom says
Oh, shit.
that is true.
I just got corrected.
you got.
Boom.
You just got
But
fact
hold on.
checked.
On his YouTube channel it says Rick.
Been follow him for 5 years now.
Okay, we're
Oh,
it's
motherfucker.
now we have okay. All right, there you go.
Well, isn't he great though, William Hall? I just found him 2 weeks ago, and I think this is the greatest channel.
He's all right. I've got him controlled over here.
William Hall, where do you live? Like, what state do you live in?
I think he's told us this before. I
No
think it's-
doggo. We don't have the game in the
I
background.
think he did, but I can't remember. You don't live in Virginia, do you?
we could kick the TV on over there. And
All right, let's play this game.
I'm listening.
What's in Charlie's subscriptions?
Okay.
We'll see if anybody else
well,
subscribes.
now what are we talking about? Other YouTube channels? Or are we talking?
YouTube channels in general. This does not have to do with bourbon.
Okay.
Not all of it. You know what the first one comes up? Cast 529. Good for you, Cast 529. I don't know why
Okay,
it comes
William,
in.
thank you.
I don't know if I alphabetical order or not. Rick Beato for you guys.
Not
Just-
Beto O'Rourke, but Rick Beto.
Yes, Rick Beato is great. You know what? I'm glad there's people like me out there. Here's one. If anybody else subscribes to him, let me know. Ryan Hall, y'all.
Nope,
He's a
never heard of him.
weatherman. He's great.
Ryan Hall, y'all.
Yeah, look him up. Y'all.
Is he from Kentucky?
Yes.
Huh.
Ryan Hall, y'all.
Okay.
He's great for weather.
Okay.
Pat McAfee show.
I'm
Oh
not
well,
surprised.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
I'm not too.
Baker Drinks.
Not
Yes,
surprised.
Life in the Patio.
Not
yes.
surprised.
I don't know who the fuck Pittsburgh Dad is.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Oh man, you don't know who Pittsburgh Dad is?
Did you do that?
I did that.
Is it
yes.
called I don't know who the fuck, or is it just,
Check out Pittsburgh Dad.
it's just Pittsburgh? Okay, gotcha.
Yes, Jeff Castle, love you. Yes, weather guy. Ryan Hall is awesome. Thank you, Jeff. That
Brian
is awesome.
and-
I'm so glad. That is so awesome. I'm so glad that someone watched.
and Brian, you know who Pittsburgh Dad is? Yeah.
So, all right, next is 21090.
Yes.
Uh huh.
We all know that. Next is Marquez Brownlee. He's a tech guy.
No, don't
He's
know him.
very good.
Hmm.
Do you guys have any-
Downtown.
mark down who you're talking about because I'm going through these
We're
fast.
talking about
so,
Pittsburgh Dad.
like when Gandy said he is great, I'm not sure who he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about Pittsburgh Dad. Yes, William Hall, Ryan Hall. I subbed him also. In my history, be careful. I'm just saying, Ryan Hall is great for weather. He's more accurate than local meteorologists.
I'm more accurate than local meteorologists.
Whiskey Nature,
Yeah.
Bourbon Pursuit.
Yep.
I like Simon Sinek. Now, no one.
Yes.
You know who Simon
yes, I
Sinek
do.
is?
I do.
He's a motivational guy.
Not my thing.
He's awesome.
He is.
Very, very good.
I'm not a motivational.
Find your why.
Yes,
Mm.
find your why.
Why don't you do that at work?
Well, find your why.
Yeah, there's people in our hallway that might need it.
They need to find a fucking clock to see what time to get to fucking work. But anyways, I'm done with that. Mash and Drum,
Yep.
ADHD Whiskey.
Well, I believe
Oh,
that. Yep.
imagine that. Is that your channel? It's your side channel? There's no viewership and no videos because you forgot it was there.
He's good. He's very good. Matt?
I'm sure he is.
All right. Bourbon School.
Mm-hmm.
Omaha Productions. That's
Oh yeah, that's
no, fucker. That's
Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, that is
I love
hilarious.
him. Okay.
Post Malone. I love Post Malone.
Did you all know that we have a beer called Post Milan
Where at?
at New Asbro?
Oh my god. Tell him the fucking address too while you're at it.
1330 Manchester Avenue, Middletown, Ohio.
Modern Family Show. I just get
Uh-huh. Yep.
Modern Family. Big Bourbon Club.
Yep.
Yeah.
We gotta play a game. What's in your phone?
No, we should not.
Great American Whiskey Cookers. Now, here's the weird thing about this channel. They only have 325 subscribers, and they do whiskey. And I am telling you, they are the best. And I'm serious. They are the best production YouTubers out there. Their production of their shows is bar none. And I don't understand why they only have 325 subscribers.
I wonder if maybe their day job is that is what they
But
do
I'm
for their
telling
day
you,
job,
if you watch
production.
If you watch the Great American Whiskey Cookers, their videos are top notch, and they're like Hollywood production.
Well, the answer to that would probably be they're probably not
They have bad marketing.
priority is not TikTok or YouTube. It's
Probably not.
something
But
else.
I'm telling you, I don't understand why they don't get more than what they get. All right, moving on.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite channel that you watch.
Castle and I are I think we are like long lost brothers because we have the same channels.
Yeah.
Johnny Knives 45.
Best channel out there.
He throws knives.
He
That's
throws
our,
knives.
That's our.
And he's so accurate.
Yes. Thin Blue Whiskey.
Never heard
Is that a law enforcement thing?
Yes, the law enforcement.
I like
whiskey.
it. Okay.
Metalhead
Yes.
Whiskey.
Yeah, he's good. I like him.
SLB Drinks.
Mhm.
Lockhar's Barrel
I'm sick of it.
Breakdown.
I don't know why they don't.
Hello Again Whiskey.
Yep.
Hello.
I'll skip that.
Is it me?
It's Little Miami Schools. Here's the thing. I had this Board of Education down. Little Miami Schools. I don't even live there.
No.
But their school board meetings are a shit show, and I gotta watch it. It's awesome.
I watch. Oh my god. I can't say
school
it all.
board
I
meetings.
can't say it all. I do watch.
It's a
There's a
shit-
town
Yeah, it's a shit
that's
show.
near me that I watch their city council meeting.
And they don't get along, and it's a shit
Oh,
show.
it's a shit
awesome.
show.
Bruzel.
Oh yeah.
Murph's Kitchen. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but I thought that said Dumbo. I was like, what are you?
With my line of work, I've been to many council meetings, and man, there's one. It's in western downtown Cincinnati.
Oh, look at that. Mr. Mom says Thin Blue Whiskey.
Oh,
is a
nice.
Kansas space. Thank you, Mr. Mom. Drumeo. I love Drumeo.
Never heard of it.
So I'm a music person that can't play music. So however far that gets me in life, which gets me nowhere, right?
That's why I was a
Sure.
DJ.
Yeah.
I find it fascinating for
Play
those
other
who can
people's
play
music.
I can listen.
But I find it fascinating for those who play music
Mhm.
because my mind cannot do that.
I have several friends whose kids. Well, that's not like Chelsea.
Okay.
Her son
Yeah.
will pick up an instrument and can play.
See, my mind doesn't work that way.
And it's an amazing thing.
My-
And a kid that I met when I was a kid, he can pick up an instrument and is very self-taught. And I'm like, how do you fucking do that?
Yes,
Well,
bloody. Drumming
my-
is awesome. The best video out there is there's one from the guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers, the drummer
Mhm.
who looks like freaking Will Ferrell.
Mhm.
He picks up, they throw him songs that he has never heard, and he's got to do the drum part. It's awesome. So that's a good. Women of Whiskeys. You'd be proud of me for that one.
Yep.
I am because you're sexist and racist, so that's good.
Don't
Oh.
go to Coco or it's Coco. Okay.
Okay.
What?
Don't go to Coco or it's Coco. You follow Jason Isabel?
I'm not there yet.
I'm just saying.
Bearded Bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel LaBelle. I don't know who the fuck this person is.
But you follow him.
Yeah. Bearded Tesla guy. Must be that.
Is that you? Your
No.
other? You got the 88. You have like 4 channels and you don't even know it.
Jason Isabel. Who's Jason Isabel?
He's a musician. and I fucking love him.
Oh, really?
I absolutely do.
They
yes.
think he's one of the greatest songwriters ever.
He is.
Oh, you know what? Yes, he is a great. I know
You
who he
know.
is. Yes, he was here in town not so long ago.
What's he saying?
He sings the song about
That's right. You got it.
Yeah, moving
about
on.
funeral. It's really good.
We'll go with that.
Mr. Beast, because I know
like I like Mr.
Okay.
Beast.
I know a lot of people like Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing what he does.
Never heard of him.
He gives out a lot of money.
He is the most popular person on YouTube.
Like,
Mr. Beast.
If you subscribe to him and you run into him in the mall, he'll give you like $10,000.
But you'll never run into him.
No, but he does what was that Korean game? Squid Game.
Squid Game.
Oh,
He does a version of which, by the way, did you watch Squid Game on Netflix?
I haven't seen the new one.
Oh, it's good. Anyways. All right. Whistling Diesel.
What's next?
Don't know who that is.
um,
No, I didn't know that.
you need that? Oh, you want another?
I mean,
Whiskey Basket.
What you want?
FC Cincinnati. Seinfeld Clips.
Have you had the Pursuit United? Double Oak Rye?
And Fred Minnick.
Red Medic?
I don't think so.
That is my subscription feed.
That's just YouTube. Let's go.
I will say this: if anybody's on here that has a channel, let me know and I'll follow you. It's not because I don't want to; I
am going to talk about who I follow on TikTok
when we go through your subscription feed.
because I don't do a lot of YouTube, to be honest.
Oh, okay, all right.
Uh,
Let's go through Beth's
Pursuit
TikTok.
United Double Oak Rye.
I love how Jeff is trying to. Keep
Thank
it on
you.
track.
I have weird stuff on TikTok. Super Chef.
I love how people love Rick Beto.
I don't know.
I've never heard of the guy.
He's fascinating.
Y'all won't be interested in this stuff.
Who's got like a gazillion subs?
Probably Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he does.
I follow Panda Home on TikTok
Oh my god.
because if you've not watched panda bears in the wild or in the zoo, it is the best thing ever. It really, truly is.
My guess is you're not going to have any phones and people crotches
No,
fall.
no, I don't have any of that. I don't. I follow a lot of lesbians, but we don't put our phones in their crotch.
You don't sing that song?
What?
Hello?
No, I don't do that. It's brown chicken, brown cow. If I'm not getting any.
That was epic. Who's that? I gotta look that one up.
What?
William Hall.
What is epic? Move the
That.
thing. I can't see it.
Who are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Right there on the screen.
Oh, that was epic.
epic.
Oh.
Oh, so 7 minutes. So what do they do, William Hall? Hire a plumber, turn off my sink, then tripping.
What?
All right, well, I gotta watch this. All right. This has gone off the rails and we're
It
talking
has.
about everything but bourbon, but this is kind of neat.
Well, this is what I miss.
Rick has an amazing studio in his basement. You're right, Rick. I think the most popular choice on this stream here, well, they said Drumeo too, but is that Rick Beto.
I've never heard of the guy.
I have not either, but I'll check them out.
He does a lot of good top 20 songs, and he's our age, so we're gonna
Okay.
relate to him.
Okay.
So he does like the top 20 greatest like guitar riffs, or top 20 greatest acoustic, or top 20 like from different eras, like from the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Okay.
And what I wish he would do, which he'd have done, which he didn't do, so I have to Shazam all his shit, is create a Spotify list, but he didn't do it. So I got to create my own. But he comes up with really good ones. Can you guess? You probably guys could. The best 70s intro to an acoustic song. I listened to this today. And I would
Stairway
agree.
to Heaven.
Fucker! Good job!
I didn't even get a chance to think.
But it is.
It really is.
Like bar none, Stairway to Heaven
Yes.
is the best acoustic
Yep.
song in the 70s as far as starting off.
You're welcome.
Damn it.
Sorry.
You didn't have to think about that.
No.
There is one announcement that I forgot to say.
Oh, gee.
I'm trying.
Dude,
It's
you
true.
are ruining our mojo.
I'm sorry.
But go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's okay.
Nope. Put it out there.
Rob and I will be down at the Ohio Craft Whiskey Festival next week.
Why aren't I going?
because you can't. You're doing a tasting next week.
Oh yeah.
New game. Charlie and Beth try to name something that Jim's heard of.
Yeah.
Jeff actually has more of a musical background than we do.
I was a DJ for 12 years, so
And you have a good friend you have
Uh-huh.
several good
I've got
friends who are
several
in the
good-
music business.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
yep.
Well, no, not him, but
Oh, here we go. Mr. Mom says Kylie and Misty Knight, a cooking channel hosted by husband and wife professional magicians.
magicians.
Oh, I gotta look this up.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry.
It's playing game now.
Hold on here. I'm gonna type this in. This is now this
Kylie
show,
and Misty Knight. Misty Misti.
Dr. Johnny
this
Fever.
show has turned into
Oh, I like Dr. Johnny Fever.
Misty Knight. Oh, there we go.
Thanksgiving.
Now, I was a DJ back in the 90s and
That's
early
right.
2000s.
I gotta watch them later.
Played on some radio for a little while.
Thank you, Mr. Mom.
Did
Any
some
other suggestions,
nightclubs.
by the way? Let us know. Dr. Johnny Fever. Is that a channel?
No,
I've heard if you
How about-
start playing Stairway to Heaven on a guitar in a music shop, you get thrown out.
You know what? We used to have a radio station in high school.
Good for you.
Okay.
Oh, there's more to the story.
Yes, there's more to come on, bless fucker. In between class periods, we would play Stairway to Heaven because it's always long enough to switch classes.
7.5 minutes?
Whatever it was.
Because we got like 3.
What?
Minutes.
Whatever it was.
I agree,
between
Tom.
classes,
Highway to Hell.
we
is a
always
good one, too.
played Stairway
Did
to
you go
Heaven.
to a fancy, expensive high school?
No, we were called River Rats.
Where did you go to high school?
Little Miami.
Yes. So
It's
you went
in
to.
Morrow.
I know where it's at.
Tomorrow.
Down by the
tomorrow,
river.
I understand. but
Down by the
isn't it
river.
pretty.
No, the fuck it's not.
Am I wrong?
Little Miami is not.
They
Hey,
got some
Ray-
money.
No, because it got ran by the state for a few years because it freaking got taken over because our
Well, in
I grew up in Hocking
recent
County, and we didn't have music over the
in
radio.
recent
Wow.
years, Miami or Little Miami,
It's a little more affluent.
yes, in
Right
recent.
now, I would say it's affluent. Jeff.
Jeff Castle. Who? I
Oh,
got,
blues, baby.
hold on. I got to plead ignorance. Ignorance.
Hey, Jeff,
Ignorance.
can you reach around and get me another?
Who's Joe? Who's
Can you do a
Joe
reach around?
Bonamassa?
Blues.
He is.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Oh, really? He has a interview with Sting. I need to watch that.
I'm going to throw a name out there. and see
I think the winner
if you
tonight
guys
is
know
Rick
who this-
Vito's.
No, 100%. Does anybody know Amos Lee?
Yes, I love Amos Lee. I've seen him in concert.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like 4 times.
Amos is in concert November 20th in Chicago, and I want to go so bad.
I want to go see him at Red Rocks back in September.
Oh,
Can I say something?
absolutely.
And you whiskey lovers out there will love this. She loves Amos Lee, and so do I. I've never knew that about you. Which, by the way, there is an excellent interview. You need to go watch it. Fred Minnick interviews Amos Lee,
I think you told me about
and they
that.
talk about mental health.
Yes.
It is one of the best interviews. It's an hour long, but you go look up Fred Minnick on his YouTube channel and look up Amos Lee.
I'll watch it.
It is fascinating. It is great.
absolutely-
But I've seen
Thank
him in
you.
concert like 4 times.
I adore his voice. I think he's an incredible songwriter.
I can't believe you like Amos Lee.
I do.
I've met
Absolutely.
somebody else that
Yeah.
knows Amos Lee.
If you look at my Spotify, it's there. I have a whole
Yeah,
my
you're right,
favorite,
Jeff.
my favorite
Yep.
song for Amos Lee is Violin. Woman's good.
woman.
Violin.
Arms of a Woman.
If
Yeah, that's good.
if you
Not
know
That's what introduced me to Amos.
if you know Joe Bonamassa, check out Noah Witherspoon. Good friend of mine.
Jeff said, "Fuck you."
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking to our
No, I know.
viewers here.
No,
You
no.
know,
That's what I like.
Oh, you're right. We're on our own tangent. It's
Yeah, we
fair.
are.
It's fair. There is a Miss Lori J.
Yeah.
is
No,
talking about Joe Bonamassa.
Noah Witherspoon and
I've
the
never
Noah
heard.
Witherspoon band. He was the International Blues Guitarist of the Year 2 or 3 years ago. 2015. Sorry,
Okay.
no, even 2015.
Which
I can't remember. But he was number 1, and his band came in number 2.
You don't know what you gave her to drink?
what'd you give me?
I gave you the Pursuit United
Oh.
Double Oak Rye. But as far as Noah, we're getting music made for the show by Noah. So check him
I'm
out.
singing. No, yeah, absolutely.
I am so thrilled tonight that you all out there knew who was Rick Vito.
I
granted,
and I want to check him out.
Over
though.
4 million subscribers, so there's a pretty good
Sure.
chance. But the fact that we all run the same circles, and we're no different than you all, you know, in the chat room.
We're
and,
just sitting here drinking and having a good time.
This is what I love about this freaking community. Like,
Mhm.
like we're all so similar to each other. I freaking love this community. Anyways, I'm done with that.
That's all right.
I don't want to bring a tear to my eye, but I'm just saying.
But Jason Isabel too, though. Please look him back up and listen.
Oh,
to him.
I like this stuff.
Yeah, and if you guys out there haven't heard of him, it's a very
Vampire. Love it.
I think that's vampires.
No, we
Is
are
he?
vampires.
Is he?
Love that song.
I do too.
Yes.
It's
Kind of sad. It talks about
It is.
It talks
It's
about
death.
being with a spouse. Yeah, it
Yeah.
talks about being with a spouse and a spouse.
Or 4 years or so. And,
Yeah. Spouse passes away.
How did cast 50? We did. How did we not know? that
I
we
love
liked this?
I love what is it from? Step Brothers.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
what they're referring to. Did we just become best
But how
friends?
did we not know this about each other?
I don't know why we don't ever talk music.
We don't.
how you doing?
If you guys haven't heard of Amos Lee, you need to go check it out.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's
Hold
a
on,
bunch of
here's some
November
trivia.
20th.
I love learning this
Let's
shit.
go to Chicago.
Rick B produced Shinedown's first
No
movie. No
shit.
shit.
Ah.
Damn. So was he part of a group, or he's just like a producer out there?
I have no idea.
I don't like
Interesting.
You don't like that?
Mm-mm.
Mm. Probably too oaky.
This whole thing's so fascinating.
I'll drink
to you
it.
guys.
Wow.
All right, so here's a question for
What?
all of us. So you've got to have a song, right? That kind of hypes you up, gets you going. So I have a
I
song.
don't know about hype me up, but I have a favorite song of all time.
Nope. Well, I have a favorite song of all time.
What's-
It's different.
Let's do that.
So,
I wish 210 was on here.
in my work day,
Mm.
there are times where I have to get myself hyped up and ready to go,
Mhm.
and I play the song either in my office or in
Black
my.
Betty. Is
Nope. Why is that? Where you go?
that what it's called? Black Betty?
There is a song called Black Betty. That is not the song I
That's a
have.
very high tempo song.
Yes. It's not my song. So if you could think of a song like your theme song to get you hyped up, what is it?
Ronnie James Dio, The Last in Line.
Ronnie Dane. What?
Ronnie James Dio, The Last in Line.
The last.
None
one?
of that makes sense to me.
I've never heard it.
You know what?
Write that down.
We gotta do what 210 does and just fucking play it and just get demonetized.
Just do it. We're not getting monetized anyhow.
Yeah, that's true.
AC/DC, Have a Drink on Me. I like it.
Mhm.
Oh, Tom, you're still here. Good. Warriors Call. I'm
What
gonna
is
tell you.
that?
I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on, I gotta create a playlist here.
I'm gonna tell you what mine is,
Warriors Call.
and it is not a popular.
Hold on, what song do they sing?
Hmm?
Full Beat?
What are you talking about?
Warriors Call. What's that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Volbeat.
Volbeat. Yeah.
Volbeat, yeah.
Hold
Great.
on.
All right.
All right, you know, first thing I think of right now? Beavis and Butthead just banging their heads.
Yeah, a little bit.
Damn. This is intense.
I don't generally like men, but that's a very attractive.
Wow. This is like, I should have had this as my alarm.
Did we get kicked off YouTube or TikTok?
Oh,
No,
we should. Yeah,
maybe.
we did. We just got kicked off TikTok for doing that.
Sorry, TikTok.
Did we?
Yeah, we sure. Oh no,
No, we
we're
didn't.
back.
Okay.
All right.
So what is yours?
Ronnie James Dio,
Do it. Ronnie James Dio.
Ronnie James.
What's the name of the song?
The Last in Line.
Ronnie.
No, just do the last
Ronnie
one.
Millsap.
No,
No.
not Ronnie.
Just do Dio, D-I-O.
D-I-O. Okay, the best of. What's his name? What?
the
last-
last in line. There you go.
All right.
I fell asleep.
No.
Oh, I like that. I like the guitar.
I do. This isn't gonna hype me up. Oh wait.
I like it.
You're creating a playlist?
I am.
You gotta let it.
I like it.
Hang on. You gotta let this get through this first verse.
Wasn't expecting that.
What'd you do? Fast forward it?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's do. Woo.
What's yours?
I don't have one as far as like a motivational one. I
Okay,
have like a favorite song of all time.
so let me give mine.
Well, hold on.
Let me give mine. Hypo.
Taylor Swift.
No.
Shut the fuck up. William Airborne. Who's that? You know my favorite song of all time?
Airborne from
Let's do that.
Australia. What? Oh gosh.
Favorite song of all time.
Okay.
Hey, there's another one right there. That's DO2. That song is freaking badass as well.
Holy Diver.
Holy Diver. Mm.
There's no William Airborne. On
Wake me
Spotify.
up before you go. Says,
Oh my God. Who said that?
That's okay. That's their song.
That's
You can't-
awesome.
You can't judge them.
I was a little
No,
bit
what
of
I'm saying is,
Thunderstruck. Yes.
I was a little bit
like
of a
in the
headbanger.
mornings.
All right. So you ready for mine?
Favorite song of all time?
No. What gets me going? What kind of gives me?
I thought you just said it was.
No. What hypes me up?
Oh, well, Thunderstruck is good, Matt B. That you can't go wrong with that.
What hypes me up before I go into certain people's rooms?
Hold on, do you know who was in Wham?
Yes, George
Who?
Michael
And-
and Andy.
And anybody
Isn't his name Andy something? Is his name Andy something?
drinking song?
No, it's not that.
What the fuck? I gotta look that up.
What's his name?
Who?
George Michael and
I forget.
you're questioning me and you don't know.
Airborne Rock. Well, I've never heard of that. All right,
So
we got-
what's yours?
I keep getting cut off.
Oh, that's why I'm
It
asking
doesn't
because
matter.
he's occupied.
All right, so
Shut
it is
up.
not the most popular artist right now because there's some controversy. But the song
I can't find Airborne Rock.
"Cocky" by Kid Rock.
Mm.
Play it. "Cocky" by Kid Rock.
Cocky or copy?
"Cocky."
I
C-O-C-K-Y.
thought you said copy. That's why I was like,
C-O-C-K-Y. It's no, not that. There you go.
The morning song, get up
This is my. I got to go into somebody's room.
and beat some ass.
Yeah, I played this before I went in this morning.
This is good. Oh, you want to beat somebody up? I get it.
Keep listening.
he said, what?
Oh my God, this stream has turned into a shit show. Here I go again. Oh, that is one of the best build-ups.
Absolutely.
White Snake.
Yeah, but that's one of the best build-up songs.
Mhm.
Little
I know we did-
contain.
We just started to like 21090, but I'm just saying that's one of the best build-up
Yes.
songs. Like that is like, oh, that's great. Good one, Sean, on that one. So real quick, my favorite song of all
Yes.
time, and it's not a motivational song.
Mr. Mom.
What is it?
There you go, Mr. Mom. Absolutely.
Oh,
great
buddy.
song. That is
Mr.
a
Mom,
great
you're
song.
great. Real quick, let me get with this comment first, and then I'll reveal my
Yeah,
song of all time. Mr. Mom says "In the Air Tonight," which, yes, that you know what's funny? I watched that the other day. I watched the scene from Miami Vice. There's a clip on YouTube where it has that episode when Bill Collins was playing "In the Air Tonight." I actually seriously watched that the other night. That is so badass.
I got one for you. Go on. I got one for you.
Oh, that is the
Yeah.
best
It is.
drum
It
part
really
of
is.
any song. Yeah. Of course, I like that in The Hangover when the fucking Mike Tyson knocked out.
If something inappropriate comes up, just ignore it.
Tana just wants the Jaguar from the video. You might be right.
I just want Tawny Katane from the video. But she's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, she died.
Oh, yeah, she died.
She was buried too with that picture. And
There you go.
But yes.
What? Is this a redo?
This is a mashup or whatever.
Dude, don't do that
Sounds good,
mashup with this.
No.
Thanks, Matt. Is that Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
No.
What do you guys think about mashups?
Uh,
Oh my gosh. I don't know about mashups.
I will tell you though.
All right. So my favorite song of all time. This is not a motivator. It's just I love this song. It's from Queen's Reich. Remember them?
I do.
Silent Lucidity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was my favorite song of all time.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep.
Love that song.
That was a little bit of a headbanger in my younger
Yeah.
days. I was
Jet
listening
City
to
Woman and Another Rainy Night, all that shit. That fucking album was great. But to me,
I'm talking. I was a Judas Priest and
okay.
See, I didn't grow up on that stuff. I grew up on Exile
Kiss.
and Loretta Lynn, and so I was a very different kid growing up. My mom was very much into the country, old country.
Mm.
But one of my favorite songs was
Castle. That's where you're my new best friend too. We're all best friends. He plays the Empire album all the time. Empire is a great song.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about the way the system is and all that shit. Anyways, go ahead.
No, I'm trying to remember the name of the song. I can remember the artist. It's the Terry Jacks, and it's
I'll be right back.
where are you going? You gotta go find it.
No, look what that says.
Oh yeah, you're running out.
I'll be right back. You're fine.
The Terry Jacks. It's shit.
I've never heard of it.
Why am I drawing a blank? I can name the artist, but I can't name the song. Seasons in the Sun by the Terry Jacks.
I've never heard of them.
And it's not it's a sad song, actually. But my family, my sisters and I, on my mom's side, those sisters, we had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the hills that we climbed were just seasons out of time. I mean, it's one of those. I can't sing, so I'm not gonna sing, but it's an incredible song. Seasons in the Sun by the
Alice
Terry
in
Jacks.
Chains. Yep. Tom, you're right. Metallica.
Yeah, nobody knows that
Mhm.
song.
Yep.
It's a family thing. But I grew up on, like I said, Last Time in Paris. I don't know it. Alice in Chains, Man in the Box.
What did you just unplug?
The second camera.
Oh, okay.
So we're fine.
Looks like you lost the camera.
What are you talking about?
Plug it. You got to plug it back in or select a
Oh,
different camera by the.
Screw that shit.
Yeah, but
Oh, this one's good.
when I was in high school and in college when I played ball, Dio was always my go-to whenever I would just look for something to get fired up.
Yeah, I
remember that song? All fired up. Guess the artist. Yeah. 5 minutes or.
oh yeah.
Hmm.
So when I was a senior in high school, junior, senior, Def Leppard was big.
Oh, love me some Def Leppard.
Yeah,
Hysteria.
Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Hysteria.
That was the year that the drummer lost his arm, or in the time frame that the drummer lost his arm, but he came back, and so those were. Now I will say this: this is the funniest thing. Our high school theme song. So y'all had? Did you guys have a theme song?
Mm-hmm.
Ours was
your prom song and shit. Yeah, what was it?
Pink Floyd.
Wish you were here.
Comfortably.
Comfortably numb.
I don't know how we got it passed, but we did. Yeah, it was comfortable.
Ours was Tesla love song.
You know, Comfortably Numb is all about being high and doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, ours was Purple Rain because we were
You know what?
Committees and we were purple.
So, ST Stone Temple Pilots, Creep, yeah.
Oh, that is great.
Hey, Jeff, you might have been at that same concert I was. Was it down at Riverbend?
Dang it. Hey, real quick.
Sarah.
What were we just going to talk about? Oh, Prince.
Uh-huh.
One of the best live songs I ever heard was Listen to Purple Rain live in Syracuse. It is like a 12-minute song
Right.
of Purple Rain. And half of it is just the intro.
Yeah.
And it's just.
I would say Prince is a very underrated artist. Did you know?
I have a joke about this, but go ahead.
That in his debut album at 19, I think it was 19, he played 21 instruments on his own debut album.
Really?
Really?
Brent, yeah, he was amazing. You're right.
So, Tom, did you see Prince in concert? I've never seen Prince in concert. That's one of those.
I saw him when he came to Cincinnati.
Really?
I never saw him in concert.
So when he passed away, my friend Tim, They had the worst joke on me ever.
Oh, I know this joke. This is the best. It's the best joke ever, actually.
So he takes this AP story, uses the same font, and rewrites the story and texts it to me. And it looks like a real fucking article. It says like Minnesota parentheses AP, and it talks about Prince's death. He edits it
Ooh, nice, Mr. Mom.
and sends it to me, and basically says that Prince was found laid down in an elevator with a banana. Well, he was naked with a banana up his butt cheek, half-eaten banana.
And Charlie believed it.
I take that information. I tell everybody I know, oh my God, can you believe Prince died with a half-eaten banana up his butt?
Oh my God.
And Tim finally tells me, like, I don't know, a few days later, that
Yeah.
I'm making that up. But the font on that article was perfect.
So if you ever want to just fool Charlie, just use the same font as AP.
I have a question, and we're talking music.
Yes.
Let's tie movies into this. Has anybody seen Eddie and the Cruisers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dashboard, whatever that thing is.
That was a great
That was a
movie.
great movie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was a great movie.
Hey, Tora.
Hey,
Hey.
Barb, what's going on? You're always living, buddy.
Eddie was eating the banana. It's very possible.
I'm just saying that was probably one of the best jokes. That
But
thing.
but then you did that same kind of nasty joke to your niece about
Oh, Taylor Swift. Or no, Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood.
That was the greatest. Not banana up her butt, but I'm just
No,
saying.
Yeah,
nothing
Jeff,
like that.
that was.
No.
I watched that movie.
Um,
There's also the God, what is it? Was it the Fabulous Thunderbirds? No, it wasn't the Fabulous. There was the Motown movie. Not it was. Oh God.
Brian, he's got a little too much.
What? I'm just saying. I'm just, that was.
Can you use your phone again?
I got to share that story. When I
My
think of
phone right
Prince.
there.
Streets of Fire. Yes, thank you. I was thinking about that. I Can Dream About You. That was
Yes.
Diane Lane. Diane Lane's a hottie.
She is.
She was in Six Pack with Kenny Rogers.
Yeah. And then
There's
she
some awesome
she
walks
married,
over.
what's his name?
Oh, really? Is she still alive?
Yeah. She,
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know.
she married Barbara Streisand's husband's son. I can't remember Barbara Streisand's husband's name.
That's obscure.
No, it's not. It's all in the movie world.
Oh, interesting.
The
Yeah.
5 Heartbeats.
The Five Heartbeats.
I never heard that. Streets of Fire, I heard. You remember that? 1984. St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah.
One of the best soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we've gone off
I
the rails.
love that movie. Why are we off the rails? We're doing
The
what?
dress
We're
in
just
that
having a
movie.
good time.
I don't know.
Diane Lane, Unfaithful, great movie.
Oh, yeah.
There is
Does
nothing
anybody
wrong.
remember that movie Six Pack?
No.
With Diane Lane?
No.
Kenny Rogers, he adopts those six little people, munchkins, and they become their
Munchkins, or are they just really
no, they're little people.
Oh,
Not
cool.
little people. They're just little kids, and they become
Okay.
their pit crew.
James Brown, man, I would love to see, and Little Richard, man, I would love to see that.
Holy crap! Look at this, guys. Seen James Brown, Little Richard, and Johnny. Who's Johnny Winter?
Hmm.
Is he blues?
Yes. Who?
My
What's your
bad.
favorite? I have not seen a lot of concerts because I'm not a. I
What's my
don't-
favorite concert?
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not a big.
I have a
crowd
tie.
person. Okay.
I have a tie. Favorite concert of all time.
Okay.
Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
And Mumford and Sons.
I've not seen either.
Okay.
They're too big for me. I don't like big
Oh,
crowds.
okay.
So, how about you?
I can't think of the damn name of the band, but Smoke on the Water.
Mm,
Mm,
I can't remember
I
the
know
name
the
of the
song. I
band.
don't remember.
yeah.
That
As
was
far
one.
as concert wise?
Yes. They played at Riverbend, and that was the first time I went to a concert. And they had a laser show that about. Of course, I might have been because I was freaking hammered, but it was the freaking best laser show I ever saw.
So I
Deep Purple,
Deep
thank you.
Purple.
Yeah.
saw Nora
Yeah.
Jones
Catherine.
in her first
Oh,
year.
Nora Jones is great.
In her first year, and she opened because that's how new she was for the Indigo Girls, and I was 2 rows back, and I just love that kind of
What's
music.
that song? Indigo Girls. Something
You know,
Power 2.
we're dating ourselves.
Power
You know that,
2.
right?
I love the Power 2.
Yeah,
We're dating
I
ourselves.
love a very, very unknown song of the Indigo Girls. Shit.
What she thinks of that real
Yeah.
quick? Rob,
Let's
Billy Joel. I gotta say, Billy. You guys gonna hate me for this, but Billy Joel and John Mayer are probably the worst concerts I've ever seen.
Moment of Forgiveness. Indigo Girls. Moment of Forgiveness. It's not the normal lead singer. It's the other one.
Oh, Mr. Mom fucking saw George Strait. Jesus Christ.
So
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Well, superstar.
you know, let's talk. You know, let's talk a little bit more current. And I'm
concert, so
well. These aren't well, I guess they are a concert, but
I want to see Post Malone.
I'm a big time blues. I
Yeah.
love blues. And locally, our blues artists around here, Scotty Bratchard, the Doug Hart Band, Noah Witherspoon, J. Jesse Johnston. I mean, those guys.
I don't know any of those names, and
No,
not
that's
to be
yeah.
disregard them. I don't like big crowds, so
Stevie Ray Vaughan, yeah.
Yeah, he might be, to me, he's the best guitarist ever.
Ingrid Malmsteen.
Who's that?
Ingrid Malmsteen? You've never heard of him?
No.
Best guitarist ever. Him or Eddie
Muddy
Vedder.
Waters.
Not Eddie Vedder, Eddie Van Halen.
I think
I
so.
would put them up against Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Tom, you've been to Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Blackberry
There's some
Smoke,
great
no
concerts y'all
shit.
been to.
Blackberry Smoke, man, them guys are great.
Steve, we're
too.
not going off the rail. We're just talking about regular stuff.
I feel like 21090 should be on here.
Well, they're not.
Well, you
Blueberry,
need to
what?
Blackberry Smoke.
Look at that.
Blackberry Smoke. Blueberry.
So, all right, guys, hold on.
That's why is
Hey, why your shit's all messed up?
Hold on. No,
Your
this is on-
algorithm.
This is on Spotify. I type in because I want to know who Blackberry Smoke was. I end up putting Blueberry, and you know how it does.
Just turn it to the camera. It's hard.
It fills the
Just
search.
turn it to the camera.
It,
Here, move it. Put it over
it
there.
fills the search. They can't see it from here. I'll just tell them. It says Blueberry Dildo. Let's see
It
what
does.
That's
Any
what they
more?
say. Blueberry Dildo.
Yeah,
Dicko mode.
Dicko mode.
All right. I'm done.
Blackberry Smoke.
There's this one song called "Fart on My Penis."
Oh my God. Now we've really gone off the
Hear a little
rails.
riff on that. Let's hear a little riff.
Oh
See what
shit.
it's all about.
Oh man. Damn, Mr. Mom, you got lucky. Wow. No more drinking for Charlie. Oh shit.
All right, we're done. Oh,
Tua.
Just look up Blackberry Smoke.
what do I look? Oh,
Blackberry
Smoke.
Smoke.
I put Blueberry, man. That took me to a whole different
I
level.
can feel a good one coming on.
Well, yeah,
That's right.
but you might not say COMM, but yeah. Blueberry dildos and half-eaten bananas
Oh.
with the butts.
Give that man a blues
Hold on,
wrench.
hold on.
Or good night, whatever.
What song did Blackberry Smoke sing?
It's she just scroll down. It's on there. It's the I can feel a good one coming on.
Is that a real song?
It is.
I don't see it. It's not even the best of.
It should be.
Ooh.
Click on the artist.
Artist Blackberry Smoke. Yeah, I can feel.
There you go.
That's good. Now
That's
we're
my
back,
kind of music.
now we're back to normal.
Appropriate.
We haven't heard the words.
That's good.
My neighbor, they do a song with one of the Allman Brothers, and my neighbor played with the Allman Brothers years ago. Obviously,
Is there more to that story?
no, just not, there is, but there.
You wait.
I thought that was more like a.
Hang on. There is, but I forgot where I was going with it.
All right.
My,
Well,
it's my CTE.
Guys, I am thankful for you guys coming on tonight. Again, stay tuned till next week. We do have an announcement to make. We'll figure that out when we get there. But nevertheless, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Until next time.
Wow.
I don't know.
Who are you?
I'm Charlie.
I'm Beth.
And I'm Jeff.
All right, we'll see you. We'll see you, buddies.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Peace, love, and bourbon.
All right, bye.